Good evening and welcome back to this game we play, right? Gr8 Khaos. Where a group of friends get together, have no idea what time it is, and play Dungeons and Dragons.
And drink prickly juice.
5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Juice.
That's more of a reminder for those of us in this room, not for those of you watching at home. 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
You were here on time.
Welcome back. We do things a little bit differently. We split the party into two groups on purpose, and this week we are with Group 2, we will call it. And before we get back into what happened the last time they played, which was not much, anyway, we want to share from our sponsors over at Evanwood. Now, I didn't have a script this week, which is perfect, right?
Oh, jeez.
So, I would like to point out that Evanwood has been an amazing sponsor of this first campaign of Gr8 Khaos since we got started. They have been amazing for us. They've done so much, right? They've made these dice boxes that we have.
These dice boxes are
They've
awesome.
made these dice that were in my dice box.
Yup.
I'm not going to tell you what else they made that's in me, but they have made so much stuff for us. They made coasters. It has been tremendous. They can make anything, and I mean anything.
Spiritual weapons.
Yes, they made the spiritual rocket that we have. Like, they do some amazing work. Maybe you need something engraved. Maybe you need, that perfect gift you're looking for somebody for a birthday or something like that. I'm telling you, they do tremendous work. And the dice they have started making, they are, I have not found dice better than what they've made. I'm telling you right now, they have some incredible dice. So
Just watch it. They're sharp.
Yes, they are sharp.
They are,
Be careful where you put them. And so head over to evanwood.com. Get your customizable tabletop game room needs. Use the code KHAOS with a K and you will get a discount at checkout. Again, that's KHAOS. So KHAOS with a K to get 10% off your order. And then you gotta join the Goblins Guild while you're on their website as well. You get this sweet card, which I can literally throw and kill somebody in this room right now.
So
and
jealous.
that gets you an additional discount, which is
I feel
awesome.
threatened.
So, but seriously, guys, if you have not had a chance to take a look at what Evanwood's got, you got to get on there and look. And so we really want to make sure that we can help you get on and get all of your needs there. So thank you so much, Evanwood, for all of your support. Hopefully you'll continue to support us. We really, really appreciate you. YouTube, we're getting closer on YouTube, closer and closer to the number of subscriptions. So we go live on YouTube every Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you go on to the latest episode, like, share, subscribe, because once we get, I think it's, we're 19, 20 away, something like that. When we get to that, we are giving away a miniature tavern set, and it is pretty sweet. Speaking of things that are provided by Evanwood, once more, something provided by Evanwood, and it is pretty awesome. I kind of want to keep it for myself, but if you do it, one of you out there is going to win that. So we would love for you to do that. Is there any other announcements that I am forgetting about?
Not that I'm.
Next week's episode being moved.
That is a great point. Next week on Sunday is Easter, and we are not going to be having an episode on Easter, so we will have a week off. And then Group 1 will be back the following week after that. Awesome, appreciate that. That was key. Any other announcements I need to make?
Ed, any announcements?
Nope, everything sounds peachy keen.
Just put it up in front of me. I'm literally, I just read whatever's written in front of me.
Oh, don't tell us that.
No.
I'll have announcements for next time.
But anyway, so last week, then we're going to get back into our episode and talk a little bit about what happened.
Short recap.
What happened 2 weeks ago? So the group did have some events go on 2 weeks ago. For those that remember, they started the sword that talks to Gideon, wanted to kill Bjorn because Bjorn was evil and was trying to convince him it was a good idea to kill him. And they found a way through Gully that Gully can not only marry people, but he can also help you change your alignment back too. So that was pretty impressive. He was able to pull that off. They then, after much arguing, they did have a battle where everybody tried as hard as they could to not help and still somehow help. It was interesting for Bjorn. Then they went to Vasserdell. They got back to the city, and they discovered that there was quite the operation going on. Their Commodore, Brickley, had come
Thought he
up
was
with
the captain.
No, Commodore had come up with a genius operation that they foiled
I always confused.
to sell essence, if you will. And each of the characters had their own essence out there on the marketplace. Which
Did we though?
Which was really all. Which was really all.
Did we really though?
Listen, there are several people who have drank Tanquoran essence now. Okay.
They think.
They think. Yeah.
They have drink.
But,
What happens when they drink Tanquoran?
Yeah, wait till they find the real deal.
well, they
It's totally
think
different.
it makes them wiser.
Oh,
Yes. So.
wasn't very wise to drink it to start with.
Well, bottom
brother.
line is they did stop the manufacturing of Brickley juice and other juices that were doing quite well in the marketplace. So that was a big part of the episode.
It's like the majority of the episode.
They then decided they needed to figure out a plan for what they would do about the book. The group spent a little bit of time trying to come up with a plan back at the manor. The manor was attempted to be broken into. They were able to capture somebody on the sawhorse with manacles and have a discussion with that gentleman before he had his head explode. But they realized that people are coming for the book now. And
I forgot about that.
is where we are going to pick back up with tonight's episode of Gr8 Khaos. So, group, what would you like to do as we get started and you're in the manor house and it is the next morning and you were deciding exactly what it was you were going to do today?
Well, I know Othan and I were going to go, I guess where we left off, we were going to go to the armorer, and then we were going to head over to the enchanted armory, right? Or enchantment.
I think we just need to get to the nobles. We either need to get to the nobles or get the nobles to come to us. One or the other.
Good plan. So, try to get them to come to us.
I think we should get them here. Sorry,
No. That?
I'm getting my gully voice.
Yeah, you need to get that morning out.
Sorry.
Do you need
Too
a
much
little
prickly
juice?
juice.
You need some
Too
juice?
much prickly juice. Just wash it down.
It does coat the throat.
Whoa! Open your throat.
But anyways,
Okay. So, is somebody going to try to get to the nobles to talk to them then? Not it.
Were we still wanting to go to the university?
Yes, but the problem
No,
is that people
that's
are
where
gonna
these.
take
That's where these.
Ah.
This guy came from.
That's right.
Remember the body upstairs?
right, but I
Oh.
believe it was Tanquoran who wants to research there.
Yes.
Well, I had at one time.
Is there a way that we can disguise you?
I'm sure this group can figure something out.
I know you can.
I can. It's not going to last long enough for you to do study, though.
Ah.
Yeah.
I gotta worry with the nobles. What if they're in on it?
All of them?
I don't know which to trust. Even if one's not, then open ourselves up.
How can we trust Thea's boyfriend? Or no?
I
With what?
dislike most of them
Well, yeah, they're nobles.
with a passion.
Yeah.
However, it's gonna get quickly out of hand if we don't.
They do
At least get in
send
contact
messengers
with them.
every other day, so somebody's going to be here today because word has gotten out that you're all back in the city. So just expect we will be having people asking for you at the palace today.
Is there a stance still that we don't actually have the item? And that the
How
other
about
guy
we
does?
send a messenger
That was the last.
to the one guy, Clifton?
Oh,
We send a
Lord
messenger to him.
the High Lord? Yeah.
I will tell you, I think there are people from outside of the city gathering as well. They're putting together a council, if you will, and I think that they're going to want you all to be part of this council.
Yeah, no.
Is this
I'm sorry,
with us?
that was-
Yeah.
Okay. I just haven't.
You're still in the
haven't
outline
been any
voice.
innuendos yet, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That's weird.
I didn't know he could have a normal conversation.
I have lots of normal conversations.
To your mother.
Fuck your mother.
I've done my share of that in my day.
So I guess the big concern though is if anybody's in on it, they could easily get into our, I don't know, our area.
Oh, yeah.
And be able to access this. Why don't we get the book as far away from here as possible then? If that's
Where?
a big
We've
concern.
we've been accosted as we came back to town. We've been accosted in town. We're going to be attacked no matter where we're at.
But what if we get away from where people are at? People are the problem here. What if we go out to sea with it? We send a group, whoever of us, out
No.
to sea, away from all these people who can just randomly accost us.
No.
What if at least we find out what these good people want and you make your decision from there, just to take the pressure off?
I'm not
I
from
think
a
that's good
seafaring
idea,
people.
Commodore.
But I've still heard stories of just as many big bads coming up from the water as walking across land. So I'm gonna go with no on that.
I also don't have much desire to travel by sea.
Here are the facts as you've laid them all out. 1, Brickley juice, good. 2,
We didn't. That's not a fact.
well,
That's an opinion.
tomato, tomato. Anyway, 2, we know the council's going to continue to send people here, so we might as well get you to them and at least have a conversation. 3, wherever you go, somebody's going to be looking for you, so you might as well go where there's people around to keep you safe.
By the way, thank you for making certain that all of our faces are on everything. We really appreciate that. That's very helpful.
I believe I've increased your way of living. I think a thank you would be in order for that. You're all worth far more than you were before you met Brickley.
You are increasing our worth so that you can make money off of our reputation, Brickley.
That's such a weird way to look at things.
Shut up, Brickley. However, he has a point.
What? Trust other people we don't know?
Don't trust large groups of people.
That we don't know.
I find when people want to kill me, which believe it or not, once in a while happens.
No.
If I put myself in a large group, it's hard for one person to come up and kill me while there's lots more people around.
It is, however, easy for
Strength
20
in
people
numbers.
to
That
kill you
does
if
make
that
sense
they're
as to
just
why
part
you're
of the
part
huge
of our
group.
group.
I'm worried more about the knife in the back.
True. Find somebody in the group that you've slept with. That usually helps too. They'll watch your back.
That you slept with?
Well, yeah.
Well, we've.
That's not what he means.
Not it.
I don't mean you have to sleep with each other. Although,
No.
No. So, are we sending a message? We don't want to keep the book here longer than we have to.
I really don't want the book here longer than we have.
So,
to.
should we find a place to send it, like, between several spots, just moving it, keep it in motion?
I don't think that's
No,
a good idea.
I don't think
Long,
that's-
secure spot.
I don't know. Okay.
I'm not sure that there is such a thing as a secure spot.
No.
Yeah. 1 guy now, 10 guys later, 100 guys by nightfall. Come on.
And since this last one came from the university, the next one's going to be more competent from the university, potentially.
Yep.
So, whatever we need to do, we're going to need to do it now. So either we need, I would say we either need Clifton here or we need to go to Clifton sooner rather than
I
later.
don't think we'll get him here right now. He's entertaining guests, and I think they're going to want you there.
Do we just show up?
Ooh, I love that unannounced.
Commodore, you will join us or you will stay?
Oh, why not? Unless you want me to stay here and protect the book.
No.
We could, in theory, leave Tankorn.
Where are we
and
at
I
right
here
now?
To stay and protect.
We're just in the main room.
Right now, yeah.
Base.
But this place is safer than anywhere in the city. I'll see to that.
Did you set the trap back up downstairs?
Well, of course.
Awesome.
Thinking about leaving that. Imagine you walk in, poof, you're already in the stocks.
How about Tankorn and I stay back? We can use your hut if that's all right with you, and then you guys could all head towards talking with the High Lord. The three of you guys can go disguised if it makes it better, so that way you're not followed and dispatched on the way.
I can bring
No, I'd
our
rather-
guards with us.
I'd rather stand out and be as loud as possible.
All right. That works.
Well, then I should accompany you.
Are you sure that not all of us should go?
I think that all of us should.
It's a fair point.
I don't
Might
think
be able to get you into the university.
with us.
I was
Yes.
going to say, if it were me and half of us were without the book, then that's when I would send people.
We can, but if we come back and there's no book, there's going to be some.
No, we
I
need to
I
bring
would
the
keep the
book.
book with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't plan on leaving it here.
Then I don't feel good about being loud and proud out in the middle of nowhere trying to make our voices heard with, the fact that we got the book. I think we should go basically.
No,
cloak
loud and proud. And
Not in
I
the
just-
of the book.
we need to have the book with us, but I think we just need to make a beeline there. I don't think we need to announce our
This-
presence. We don't need to.
Don't need to hide, disguise
No,
ourselves.
no.
This was the next
I
morning
disagree.
early, wasn't it?
Yes.
I haven't spent time in prayer with my spells or anything yet. I wanted to see what the goal was before I did that. So I'm going to need an hour and a half, 2 hours to pray and get my head straight before I go adventure or meet people.
All right.
All right. So a 2-hour hiatus, and then you guys go to the palace.
That would give us time to go to the enchantment shop.
I don't know. Is that enough time?
2 hours? I would say so.
Get the enchantment shop? All right.
Yeah, I'll stay with the book.
I'll stay here too.
Yeah. If you guys need to go do that.
Absolutely.
Okay. So when you're going to the enchanter's shop, what specifically are you looking for?
Halfway.
You're gonna.
So Teller's Magnificence
So what are
is
you
where
doing
you're
with that
going.
chainmail then?
I don't know. Maybe I'll sell it so I can afford the halfway.
Yeah, that place is expensive.
If you want, you could probably sell the deck of cards. Make some coins too.
Yeah, unleash that on the city.
I was like, that should probably just
Yeah, we
stay.
should keep that as protected as the book.
That could be.
So you guys go to Teller's Magnificence.
Yep.
Okay. So there is Lamlas Amkir, who is the shopkeep there at the Teller's Magnificence, who you've met before. Good morning.
Good morning.
What can I do for you?
I'd like to see what you have in the way of short swords.
Short swords.
Yes, I would like to find something a little more deadly than what I'm already carrying.
Let me.
I have two. Both have slight enchantments. I'd like to maybe trade those in along with some coin, maybe to get something a little better.
Well, let's take a look. See what specifically anything you're looking for. Or?
I would like to be able to do more damage on my
More
attacks.
damage. Okay.
I'd like to dispatch my foes quicker.
Let's take a look.
Maybe something with elemental damage would be fun.
Subtle.
We could enchant one of them.
Bless you,
You'd have to
child.
leave it with me to do so.
How long would I need to leave it with you?
We could put it together in a day if you're not looking for anything too exotic. But we could absolutely, along the lines of elemental damage. Are you thinking
Pretty neat.
lightning, fire? What suits you?
What about...
You're pulling out the book.
No, he has the book.
Just looking for a recipe. For Berkeley juice.
Thumbing through the pages.
It's super cool. It looks like old
Some of the pages
back
are stuck together.
there. Brickley got it.
That's what he used the ultimate book of vile darkness for, was through vile darkness. Turns out that's what the book has been waiting for all these centuries.
I didn't know this was a fold-out book. It's got pop-up pages too.
Maybe something that would prove beneficial against undead or demons.
Undead, you say? Okay. Now that...
I like the idea of fire, but I don't know that that will come in as handy as maybe radiant or...
I must confess, I have more ability in the fire, the lightning area. Radiant, that's something we may have to look into dealing with the priesthood to get that type of damage. But I could imbue this with lightning and fire.
What about cold? Ice.
We could do that.
I don't know much about demons, but logically I feel like that would be beneficial. So how much would it cost to have both of them imbued?
Both? So depends on what we're looking for. So I could do...
Very nice.
Fire nice.
That'd be pretty sweet.
That'd be pretty cool. For 1,000 gold, I could imbue them to where they could do an additional D4 damage of cold. For 2,000, that could go to a D6. For 3,000, a D8.
So that would cost 6,000 each.
For the D8 of each, yes.
That sounds fantastic. However, I am a little shy.
How much? You need?
I'm like 1,400 shy. If I had chainmail plus 2, I could have probably sweetened the deal with that.
If only Brickley had went with
I'll
you,
take-
he'd have finished that joke that I let hang in the air.
No.
I'll take
He'd have said, "You mean you're a little short?"
You would have.
Yeah,
I'll give you 1,400.
I appreciate that. I will repay you as soon as I can.
I would need until the morning to finish this.
Okay.
That's a hell of a deal, I think.
Very gracious
That's
of you.
awesome.
6,000, but it will they will each deal an additional D8 cold damage.
Very nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But not cheap.
No?
Makes sense. Do you have anything in half plate?
I could enchant half plate. I don't have half plate.
Oh, okay.
But if I understand, you have a store in town you know of where you could get half plate.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. I'll get some standard armor when we get some time. Thanks.
Yep. Is there anything else you're looking
Good
for?
buy gold. Back to 0.
Is that it?
Do you have anything for defense?
Possibly. Depending on your how much you're looking to spend. Let me see. So I have, if it's something you would want, we do have a brooch of shielding.
Do you have anything like that provides additional protection? I don't know. What's the shielding do?
That provides resistance against force damage and gives you immunity from magic missiles. You're looking for more like, I do have a cloak of protection.
How much is your cloak of protection?
3,500.
Well,
But it does give an additional +1 to your armor class.
Is that also saving throws?
No. Don't think so. But I'll
Alright.
double check.
well, I can.
Oh, yes, you are right. +1 bonus to armor class and saving throws.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I have nothing to barter with, so I appreciate that. Have a good one.
Brett, do you have anything along the lines, maybe a staff or wand that one of my members could use for healing?
That is outside my realm of expertise.
Could you point me in the proper direction?
That is something I would talk to those in the church. They may know more of that than I.
Very well.
All right. So you guys head back.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
unless the armor is on the way.
You have time to stop.
All right.
You're looking for half plate. So
Yep, just half
Brill
plate.
does offer again a 10% discount to you as friends of Rydell.
Fantastic.
So whatever the cost of half plate in the player's handbook is, you get a 10% discount on that.
Awesome. Thanks. And then I'm going to give the armor back to you.
The chainmail.
Yep. Chainmail +2.
Back to me?
Yep.
Are you going to wear it though? That's the question.
I am not.
He can't wear it, I don't think, right? Or you?
Can you
So
lose
now-
other things?
I lose other things. What is the value of this?
Of chainmail +2?
Yeah.
You could sell it to the enchanters there for, he'd probably pay you 3,000 gold for that.
We may need to head back to the enchanters right quick.
Don't really have a whole lot of time left.
No, are we?
I mean, you got to go back in the morning anyway and pick up your blades. So remember, you are without those right now.
I see what you did there.
Just
remember,
pointing that out.
You have no weapons.
Would you like to borrow my rapier until tomorrow morning?
That would probably be good, just in case.
Sure thing. I don't need it. I'm not very proficient with it anyway.
So now you're going weaponless.
That's all right.
All right.
Is he ever really weaponless?
Fair. That's all right. So just so I'm clear, who all is going to the palace? I would
All
like
of
to
us, I
know.
think.
Yeah.
You say
while they were
all,
doing
is
that, I just-
Brickley
Commodore?
and the
I
Commodore.
want to snag some of the labels from the potions.
Okay. Now you guys did get rid of the
Just the labels. I'm just getting labels.
labels.
Whatever labels he had left over.
Okay.
Couple
Just
things.
snagging some of each of them.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
I pray to Lyra for any guidance or while praying I explain the situation to Lyra and I'm asking where the wisest path of course of action would be. I know, wise Lyra, that you made it clear that you can't help us the way you'd like to help us, but we're in kind of a sticky situation and we don't want this mirror to touch this book and we're trying to, oh yeah, you guys are hilarious. And, I'm looking for any sense of direction that she can give me, but then on top of that, I want you to know, and I guess these guys, I don't have my phone on me so I can't just text you. If I make up bullshit lies about what Lyra says to me, these guys don't get to know about it.
Sure.
So, just letting you know.
Okay. In your head as you're praying and getting yourself ready for the day, you keep coming back, this thought keeps coming back to you that you should investigate the library, that what you seek may be there, that you're on the right path with that
The
thought.
library is a good
The
route
library
to go.
and the university, yes.
Okay. Are these deities like, can they see into your heart kind of thing? Like how wise
little
or
bit,
like
yeah.
powerful? Okay.
I mean, that's definitely, you get that feeling, yeah.
Because, for instance, I feel like because of the limited powers that Lyra seems to be able to give us, and the directionless sometimes we feel, I'm starting to feel like I need to take more action on my own. So, just
You definitely feel that, you know, she can see him, but at the same time, yeah, there's been something blocking it.
do I get any sense, or have I read anything where it's like clerics who disregard their, like, how far I can push the bounds before I lose my cleric abilities or
I would
anything?
say not yet. That hasn't come to you yet.
Okay.
Let her battle.
It's probably gonna wait until just the right moment when you
Yes.
need them. When you need to heal one of your friends, it just doesn't work.
You know.
Sorry, Othin.
We all have our own path. Tim Corn, is that Wrigley juice you're rubbing on your hands?
It is. And it's
It
way
smells
oily.
really good. It
It's
smells
way
really
more
good.
oily than I wanted it to be. I don't like it.
Start watching when he eats.
Yeah.
Just sticking it, like sticking it.
Butter pig.
Anyway.
Butter pig.
Good Lord. So,
Look at that.
you guys,
sheen to your skin now.
as you make your way across the city towards the, you know, from your side of town to which is considered the less fortunate side of town, and you enter through the gates to the more fortunate side. People do definitely take note of you as a group as you're walking through. I mean, it's hard for a group whose face is posted on the walls to move freely without being seen. And Brickley, certainly in his element, is waving to those, and
It's like traveling with the queen.
Yeah. Literally.
Brickley, yeah, it is literally like traveling with the queen.
Do we hear trumpets like when we walk?
not quite that bad. Yeah.
Formerly known as the captain.
He did bring a couple of guards as well, just in case, to kind of escort along the way, just to kind of keep the peace. And as you finally arrive,
Where's your... Do you need a short sword?
If you have an extra, that would be fantastic.
I have a short sword.
I'm gonna get up closer.
Never mind.
Whisper to.
Modification, right?
to Gulling.
Oh.
Thank you.
Really?
Sorry. My brain
That's
is
okay.
shit, dude.
It's just a regular short sword.
Have you got any sense from
Here,
Lyra's like
take this short
direction
sword.
from
Thank you.
Lyra?
I outside of my standard prayers, I haven't been inquiring too much. Just based on her last conversation with me, she in a way told me that her powers here were fluctuating, if you will, based on the activity of all the demons.
Yeah, you seem more confident in making choices on your own, where I feel like I don't want to, almost paralyzed with indecision without guidance. You know what I'm saying? So it's, I don't know. I feel like you're more free to just go with your heart or go with your own decisions, where I feel almost like if I don't hear some direction, I get almost lost or paralyzed, you know?
I was thinking perhaps we should, maybe there's a room here in the keep that we can build a nice shrine.
I was thinking the same thing. Must be a sign.
That might help the connection a little bit.
Agreed.
But I think you should trust your gut.
This is while we're
Get it right
walking,
on.
right?
Yeah.
I swear, if you guys are stopping and talking while we're not.
No, you guys are.
Yeah, we're gonna really need to sit this one down and hash this
Sit
out.
down,
Tea
we're
and
gonna have
crumpets.
some
Yeah, I'll
tea.
get some tea. And perhaps, this might be too much for you, but perhaps we can pray together. Perhaps together, we might be stronger. We might have a stronger connection.
Yeah, especially under the circumstances of the gods, whatever's going on with them in this demon mess. And, you know, I mean, maybe having the mirror and other members of
Elements.
our party so close might also be causing some. So having the shrine
What,
or the focal point might
interference?
really help out. Yeah,
Like I said, I think you should trust your gut more. You're very,
I'll work on that. Thank you, Gully. I love
you are
talking
devout.
to you. It helps me
I can
clear my head. Thank you. Thank you, brother.
It is hard not to feel lost at times. I agree.
As you make your way across the city, you finally arrive at the gates, and by the time you're even walking up the main entryway there, I mean, everybody kind of knows you're coming now. I mean, because again, you definitely set the pace.
Apologies for interrupting you. Is the book still in my bag with me, or is it with someone else?
No, it's still in the
It's
bag.
okay.
over
the
there.
bag with you.
Want to make sure it was
Yep.
on my person.
No, you are the number one target. Yes.
Sweet. That's what I wanted to know.
So,
I'm going to cast Robe of Invincibility.
Actually, now that you do say that, I do want to cast something on you.
Ooh, look at that.
it is a bottle of Brickledge.
Impenetrable. No
As
one's
we're-
going to save you.
As we're walking in, I will cast protection from evil on you.
Okay, just give me exactly what happens again with protection from evil, please.
All right. So until the spell ends, he is protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Okay.
Grants several benefits. Those types of creatures will have disadvantage on attack rolls against him.
Okay.
He also cannot be charmed, charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Okay.
So it lasts for 20 minutes. I'll extend
20 minutes,
the
okay.
duration. So
Nice.
To what? How long?
I can just double it, so it'll go from 10 to 20 minutes.
Okay. All right.
But then when that gets near, I'll cast it again.
Okay. All right. So you all arrive, and again, there's
you, brother.
commotion
Bless you.
at the gates, and the guards see you, and they're like, "Oh,
May you leave
hey,
it
goodness,
back.
you're here. The council's being informed now that you've arrived. We'd like to bring you right to the council chambers, if you would be so kind."
Sounds good. I'm gonna turn on my radiant gauntlets and my arcane armor. It takes 6 seconds.
Okay.
Powered up.
Yeah. What exactly happens when you do that?
Oh, the
Trap
1
is
2
live, Ray.
seconds makes it, I don't know, the arcane-ish, so that way my arm's functional again.
Okay. So
Across the
it's still
streets.
there.
Oh.
Yeah, before I would have been walking around without the one arm there.
Oh, okay.
So now I'm like.
So when you do that, it
So-
shows up.
So now all of a sudden, yes, the.
You're like a
badge
transformer.
would- Yes. would
Okay.
Actually, be able to be functional. Yep. And then the gauntlets.
Can't wait till he turns into a motorcycle for me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just dinosaur version over here.
Thanks.
Oh,
Good
Are you
grief.
gonna mount the artificers?
Hell yeah.
Wait.
Like a motorcycle.
Right, that guy.
Okay.
Brickley's world where
I'm
all
just-
is living.
I'm
If
just-
you pour Brickley juice in his gas tank, that motorcycle goes twice as fast.
High octane.
Wow.
I just
That's got to be
I'll
Rydell.
get something over.
Wow.
Rydell juice.
Just wow.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
This is not going away for a while, is it?
So the one guy's like, right then, as you like transform your arm in front of grow a cannon out of your shoulder.
Yes.
Right
No,
then.
he's not quite there yet.
Follow me.
He's
Kind of like looks over his shoulder a couple times at the robot guy, and Brickley's like, lead on. So they take you through familiar halls that you've been through before. You know exactly kind of where you're being led through to a council chamber that you've all been into actually at one time.
Yep.
Not necessarily all together before. And you're brought in, and Clifton's kind of pacing back and forth in there. You do see the other 4 High Lords are in there as well. You do see that there is some other people in there that you don't quite recognize. One a very formidable presence, just like he's an older gentleman, but he exudes power and authority. I mean, like he looks like he's kind of stooped over at first when you see him, but then at other times he stands with a straight back as he speaks. Got kind of a weathered face, and he's got very piercing, like almost reddish and black eyes, almost like fire glowing in them. And he has very intense and penetrating gaze.
Yeah.
And he looks like, this is definitely something you can tell probably from the university.
Okay. What race is he?
He is a human.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't recognize him, do I?
You do.
Shit.
You recognize that he would be the head of the university. Yes. So you haven't personally had run-ins with him, but
Would I also don't
they know
know
of
that's,
you due to past events.
would I also know that's who that is, and would I know
Yeah.
his name?
Mm-hmm. His name is Terwin.
Say that again.
Terwin Caskbow.
I like that.
And when you go and Clifton looks up and he's like, oh, one of you groups have returned. Ah. So we need to wait a minute. One more member of the council still of this new council we're putting together coming. I want to have everybody here before we have this conversation, and then I want to clear the room of everybody else. So, and Dane Drake is like, oh yes, we wouldn't want to start the meeting without him. And then you hear, I'm coming! Oh, you fucks, get the out of the way! The fuck is this? Comes storming in. You see a hardy dwarf, beard. He's got like ale kind of still like spilling down his beard. He kind of looks around. He's like, I recognize some of you.
Good to see you again, Aiken.
Good to see you. I told you what would fucking happen if you went around without a fucking dwarf in your group. And now fucking look at you. I'm being called here to talk about the end of the fucking world with a bunch of fucking morons. And Dane's
Have I
like,
met this one? I don't think.
Not yet,
so.
no.
We met
Dane's
him.
up there, he's just like, colorful as ever, Aiken.
Like
He's
him.
like, don't talk about colorful, talk about how colorful your mother is with no
Yeah.
clothes on.
Never mind.
Related to Britain?
They're gotta be. They're the cousins or something.
I'm here representing Silver Hills because I was told a decision's going to be made that affects the whole country. And it looks like y'all are at the center of it. So Clifton kind of sends out all the non-essential guards and that. And the Terwin there is standing there just kind of with his hands behind his back and just staring at all of you. And Clifton's like, so, the matter at hand. Has it been recovered?
I am understanding that it has been recovered.
Everybody's kind of staring at you. Like,
What is the?
yes,
I'm watching the red-eyed dude, especially I'm paying attention to him. I'm paying
He
attention to
seems to be
Clifton.
paying attention to you.
And paying
Okay,
attention
that was
to
my next question. Is he looking at?
I'm going to draw a dagger and poke my hand, just to show everybody real quick.
Ah,
That is a fair point. And he cuts his hand. Some of the others do. So far, the guy from the university is just staring at everybody. Aiken's like, "What the fuck is this?"
Had some unfortunate doppelgangers gain infiltration like a few weeks back, and so we want to make sure that none of us are.
So what do you need? You need the ward on my house?
No, just a drop of your blood being shown.
I guess that's easier. All right. He's got a giant axe on his back, and he kind of looks at that, and he's like, maybe a dagger.
I'll throw
I
my-
pull out Sir Edmund.
Ooh.
Interesting. Okay.
While looking at the
The red-eyed guy?
The red-eyed guy. I stand between Tancorin and him.
Okay. So,
Then I'll put it away.
okay. So he's like, hey, what do we got here?
Oh. Sir Edmund. Just wanted to introduce you to these guys so that they didn't do anything that they might regret.
Just let me know. If you don't trust him, I don't trust him. I
So
don't
Edmund-
sense anything yet.
Edmund, oh, okay.
Everybody's kind of looking at your sword like. Clifton's like, you've made some interesting friends since you've been gone. But then you have been a very interesting group from the day I've met you. So, can you...
Did the red-eyed guy poke himself yet?
He pulls a dagger out reluctantly and is like, are we happy?
No, none of us are.
So this book, you said you think it's been found. Allow me to
Will-
introduce Terwin Caspo, head of the university. All things magical in Vasserdell. This book you speak of has the power to destroy or protect this country. And you think it's been found.
It's been found. Let's identify what we want to do with it. We focus on that, then we will make sure it happens. As a group, every one of us. I'm not saying us, but everyone here.
Is the book evil?
Oh, yeah.
Well, then why don't we just break the fucking thing? I'll take my ox to it.
Interesting quandary. Yeah, an axe really probably isn't going to do much to that.
The axe is pretty sharp.
I have no doubt about that, dwarf. However,
Sharper than my tongue, they say. And that's saying something.
So yes, we have a meeting book.
I have an understanding that is of a power that the axe would not be enough to destroy it.
Terwin's like, destroy it. My lord, he looks at Clifton. He's like, this book has the power to possibly protect us forever from all these demons, from all of these celestial beings. With it, we would become the unstoppable force. It should be properly investigated by the university.
Interesting that the first one to accost us after we got back into town was from the university. Sorry. There's no trust there right now.
You are accosted by someone of the university.
That's what he said.
I find that hard to believe. Do you have this person with you?
Unfortunately, no. Everyone who has attempted to wrest the item from us has...
But you have the corpse. Right?
High Lord Clifton, sir. The situation is the university, an unknown assailant or unknown person from the university has sent people through mind control to get the book from us. Somehow they believe that they can sense it and have attempted to get it from us.
Do we believe this is more of these, what did you call them, doppelgangers?
No,
So this is different.
They bled red.
Yeah, they bled red. And
but they died from a compulsion curse. They could not
Well-
name whoever sent them.
Looks over at Terwin, and Terwin's like, there are those that study darker forms of magic at the university, but this seems, what you speak of, very difficult magic.
Perhaps another reason not to send it to the university.
It's obvious there's a if we were to believe that you want it for good purposes, or that you're not in cahoots with these other
The
people.
book is wholly evil.
And there is no using it for good. That has been made quite clear.
If I understand correctly, it is the most powerful magical item ever found.
It is the most evil magic item that I know has ever
believe
been
it's
found.
similar to Lord, what's your sword's name?
Clifton, no.
Jafar?
Edmund.
It is similar to Edmund.
Oh, Edmund.
That
Yeah.
the book will use you to do its will. That we're not going to use it to do our will. And that's the fear on it, that the power is so great that it's going to overwhelm whoever tries to experiment on it, and figure out how to overcome it. They're going to be taken over by it, and then allow the passage of the realms of the demons to open up a portal, and then we'll be at the mercy of the maker of the book.
If it is
Very well explained.
so difficult to destroy, and this is Eleanor talking now, who
Your gut.
some of you rescued, the actual Eleanor. If it is as difficult to destroy as you say, and that is the answer, how would you destroy it? Just curious.
We have heard of a legendary item, the gears of
Mechas?
the gears of Mexus. We do realize that may just be a myth, but I would like to research in the Great Library as much about the gears of Mechus and see where it was last seen, or what anything I can find, and maybe you, Lord Casbo, could help me with that. It said that legendary artifact can destroy any magical item. That is our great hope.
He like shakes his head and looks at Clifton. He's like, my lord, do we really want to leave the fate of our world, of our country, in the hands of a supposed legend that we know nothing, whether it's true or not?
Wasn't the book a legend? That you didn't know if it was actually true or not?
This we've always known was real, and we've wanted it because we don't want it in the hands of the wrong people.
Okay, so our concern is the bang-up job that's been done keeping the information on where to find it. That wasn't done too well before. So, what we need is for this to either be contained or destroyed. Not studied. Not utilized.
And where is this book now?
Safe?
That's not the concern. Identify what we're going to do with it.
Where it is the concern, I would think, my lord, of everyone in this room. If this book falls in the wrong hands,
It means nothing if you don't
this
have a
whole
plan.
country could be destroyed.
If you don't have a plan for what to do with it, that means nothing. So identify what we're doing with it first.
Well, my vote, my lord, is the most powerful magical people in the kingdom take it and study its power to see if it can be used to benefit us before we destroy it. Once it's been destroyed, its uses are done.
Its
then you're in
danger
this-
is done too.
You're in the exact same boat you're in now.
So,
I'm just curious as to how you determine who's the right person and who's the wrong person.
There is no one in this kingdom with more knowledge of magical artifacts than myself and my team.
you're such a pompous
And
twit.
power gets corrupted, and then
So you're saying the right hands are the most knowledgeable?
I am.
What about
Not
your
the most.
intent? That seems like it should play a part.
I don't follow. My intent
if-
is to save this country from impending doom.
You said rule. You said you want to be the power.
I am not the power. I'm going to help this council protect this country.
well, council, he stated his vote. It is my vote that we find at least try to find the gears of Mechus, or we find an alternate way to hide the will of the book, because it's being followed, and someone from the university has already exhibited the power to trace the book, and for all we know, they know it's here right now in this city, exactly where it's at, and they could be coming for it at any given moment.
Clifton's like, we need a decision then. The council kind of looks around at each other, and
It's almost like you're in charge, Clifton.
this is a vote for the council as much as it is for me. Tara, and I understand your wish to have the book for study, but if it is as dangerous as they say, I think as well. Actually, I would like who's leading this? Who wants to make a persuasion
Me.
check?
I was hoping to make an insight check when.
Okay, hold on then. Are you what? What were you gonna do?
Flash of genius.
Oh.
Speak louder. That's my flash of genius.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm leading this. I have the College of Eloquence earlier. I have way more.
Okay.
You get a +5 too.
Oh, nice. No. Am I able to, with my bonus action, also give myself like that inspiration quietly?
Does it work for yourself?
I don't think so.
I thought you had to give it to others.
Unfortunately. Maybe it does.
I think you do get it for yourself at some level.
I thought you can.
But I think that's like 12
Oh,
or 15.
well then. +5, you said?
Yep.
Then, what am I rolling?
A persuasion check.
Thanks, guys. 13, 5, 13.
It's one of those dice. So.
Plus, I think it's +8.
You know you're wearing your spectaculars.
Oh, and it's advantage.
Yeah.
So, well, let's find out if I can beat a 13. 15. So 15, so that's 20 plus 7.
So 27. Okay. I understand, Terwin, where you would want to study this. I can see where you could feel that it would help, but every time this book has been found, everyone who has ever used it has had nothing but evil befall them until their souls were corrupt and gone. Therefore, I think it is the will of the council that this book be destroyed. But if that be the case, we need to figure out how to do so.
How do the rest of the council members look when he says that? Do they sort of nod in agreement, or?
Roll an insight check.
I'm focused on Terwin.
24.
Yeah, that's what I
All
was
right, roll
kind
your
of eyeballing that dude.
I don't like him.
Ooh, 21.
So they seem to kind of like acquiesce to
Come
his
on.
vote, like they don't want to have to deal with this.
Okay.
Like,
For 3
It
I
seconds.
was
just wanted to
rolling
see if
forever,
they really
and then
kind of
they
all
ended
were
up-
on the same page.
yeah, it's,
Okay.
you kind of get the feeling that this is more than
got
they
an
feel like they
incline
want to
here.
deal with, and that if he wants it
Put it here.
destroyed, let's destroy
Roll
it.
it here.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I think part of this it's not.
what was your insight check?
21.
21.
Yeah, I didn't make mine.
His eyes flash momentarily, and nobody else in the room may have caught it, but you catch it. And you can tell that not happy with the decision, but immediately catches himself. But for just a moment, like there was a flash of pure hatred in his eyes,
Who is this?
and then it's gone again.
The university guy?
The red-eyed dude.
If
Yeah.
that is the will of the council, I will respect it. If you wish to use our library to study this gears you speak of, go right ahead. It is a legend, and I hope for your sake it's a real one. And he turns and walks out of the room.
That was the core.
Terwin.
Okay.
What was the red-eyed guy's name again?
Casbow.
Terwin
Terwin.
Castbow.
I'll make a note. Red
You got a little
eyes.
spot where you can keep notes.
I've never liked that guy.
He's the head of the college?
He is the headmaster of the university, yes.
Do we know what his... Like, he's a magical person? Like, he's some sort of mage?
You would know more than most.
Yeah.
What was that?
Well, I thought one of the lights.
It just
Too.
Oh,
It's like it
the TV going to...
Oh.
Oh, it gets off way more late than we realized.
We'll get it in a minute. It's fine. We don't need it for the moment.
Oh. So he's leaving.
He turned and left through one of the side doors, yeah. But he did
Don't
tell you you were
trust
welcome to use the university library. But you would know, Gideon, a little bit more of him, that his magic is supposedly innate, a sorcerer, and supposedly unmatched in his abilities.
He said.
Terwin Castbow.
Castbow.
I will cast message to the Duke, Thea's boyfriend. What's his name?
Clifton.
Clifton. Yeah, I already
I don't know
know.
if they're to that level yet.
Yeah, either way, he is Thea's boyfriend. Boy toy.
Shared a bottle of Brickley juice, yes.
Oh, bet. Surprised he didn't drink the whole supply of what's Thea juice.
Oh boy.
Anyway, I'm gonna cast.
God.
You started it.
I don't feel safe speaking here.
You said that's Clifton?
Clifton through message.
It's kind of like,
Casbo spies. And outside. I just feel like Caspo's got either some magical spell in here that he can listen to us speak after he's left. I don't feel comfortable with us speaking openly in this room anymore.
okay. Well, I guess at this point, we have to figure some things out. Because right now, I just made a decision based on something that we have no idea if it's real or not.
Yep.
And how do we find out if this thing is real? And if it is real, how do we find out where it is? And if we find out where it is, how do we get the book there?
Those are all excellent questions.
They really are, Clifton. You know how to ask the best questions.
And will whoever has it,
How's your
if
job
it is
going,
in
by the way?
possession, allow us to use it.
Oh, I've aged 25 years in the last month, so it's been a lot of fun. Because all of these...
Nobles are
Fucks.
like fine wine, though, aren't they, my lord?
Listen, I was much happier being a lord without much responsibility.
I'm sure Thea will
The
still
dwarf's
find
gotta
you
be
very
fun, though.
attractive.
He's like, I'm just here to help make a decision that won't fuck up Silver Hill. You folks, everywhere you go, shit happens.
Can anyone
Thank you.
cast silence on that guy?
That's actually quite true.
That would be great.
I mean, it's not
I wear
untrue.
that statement with a badge of honor. Like a badge of honor.
What statement?
That everywhere we go, shit gets fucked up.
Nice.
We're gonna actually monogram our.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. This
Fuck her up of
is
things.
just dwarf logic here, okay? Why can't you just drop the book in a volcano or drop it to the bottom of the ocean? Why's it gotta go in some legendary thing?
Let me field this one. The volcano idea is probably not that bad, except that if it opens up and allows, while it's in the volcano, it breaks down and lets free, and that freedom of that power actually becomes a portal that lets in the demon that the book is connected to. That's our fear. Put it in the ocean, there are creatures in the ocean, both intelligent and unintelligent, that can be controlled by the demon itself. If that's, you just might as well just give it to the head honcho there, Casbow. Save ourselves the effort of going out in the ocean and dropping it.
We don't know.
You don't
he's
like
a
the arrogant
honcho.
prick, do you?
I don't trust him when the university has already sent basically assassins to come
You
looking
think,
for it?
You think the head of the unit, and Clifton's like, you really think that Terwin's behind this?
I
Somebody
think-
with high level magic is behind.
I don't think, I'm looking at my sword, I don't think that he is evil. But I don't think he's approaching this in the way that will be the safest for everyone.
I think he has ulterior motives.
Oh, yeah.
Who doesn't these days?
True.
This guy.
Do you
I saw
want the
a
college
I mean,
leadership
about the
to
book at
be
least.
the power of the city? I mean, look how much power they yield as it is. But for them to get hold of the power of the book, they're going to overstep the council. Your royal families will all be just destroyed.
Touche.
That is my fear. Is that the book will use them just as much as they will use it.
I would prefer wherever the book is, it stay the hell out of this country. But I guess if we have to get it destroyed, that would be great as well. I just know this. In all the legends, everyone who has ever used the book for anything has had a horrible, horrible turn of events. And it has let loose things into this world that already shouldn't be here.
Dwarf, do you know of a volcano?
We're not throwing in a volcano.
I don't feel
I read it
like
in a book
an evil
somewhere.
created by man can be destroyed.
think it was
by
a ring,
natural
though.
causes.
Yeah.
Yes. And yeah, you have yourself a halfling,
So you're
and if you throw him in the book in the fire, I think that's how it works.
And the gnome jumps in after it, right? Screaming.
I just know this. In the,
And the dwarf is
caverns
nowhere to
under
be found.
Silver Hills, every time something bad in this world happens, it comes up from there. And we have to deal with it in Silver Hill.
Comes up from where?
The caves underneath.
Silver Hill?
So it,
You always fuck the dwarves when humans get together and make decisions.
So,
No.
if I heard this right, the dwarves dug too deep, opened
No.
up a hole,
No,
and then they blame us for all their problems.
you people in your book. That's why we're here.
That you dug up and brought to us.
No.
first of all, we were tasked to find the book.
The first time the book was found, and it was used.
Oh.
Do you know where everything came from?
No, but I
No,
didn't spend time
that was
learning
way
from you,
before
sir.
I was alive.
I think we're getting off
Young.
track. What needs to happen is it needs to be destroyed.
got off track.
I offered my ox. I offered a volcano. I offered the ocean.
Well, what we would like is to be able to do some research and to actually be able to do research safely. And I almost wonder if it's imperative that we leave at once. I did not get good feelings from Terwin. And perhaps he would thwart our investigation.
Yeah. Is there
I'll
any
tell you
other
what.
libraries?
Well, you investigate the book. Who would like to investigate this keg I got back in my room?
Yep, right here.
Yes.
This cave system you speak of.
Yeah.
The legend is the book came from your cave system?
No, the book didn't. Whatever came from them opening the book did.
Oh, okay.
There's a whole city of evil underneath our
opening a
cabin.
book somewhere else woke up something down there.
Yes.
You just open it up and outside there.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't plan to open it, so
That's probably a good idea.
Gully will look to Clifton. Perhaps you could send some guards with us to just ensure our safety while we're investigating.
Absolutely. I hope it doesn't come to that, but yes.
Just
Do
to
we
be safe.
have do you have royal mages who can mages or clerics that will cast detection from good and evil on these guards to
can have
protect
that.
them from their minds being infiltrated by this thing that's coming after us? I don't need guards that are just looking to come get us.
So what exactly would you like? Because we can try to help you, yes.
Extra guards would be nice, but having them protected at least more than just
Magical spell that'll destroy the book and make this quick.
what would be nice
I don't think we have a spell that can destroy the book.
is if Tankorin could be unobstructed in his attempt to research.
We could definitely send some guards with you, and if you would like, I can have them poked to see if they're humans or not ahead of time. We can cast some spells on them for sure.
Yeah, just to protect them, which will then protect us.
All right, let's go.
I would say we need to do this
Gonna have to wait on the keg.
quickly.
I agree.
So who is going to the library?
I'll go.
Gully would like to go.
Sorry, keg later.
You're missing out.
Perhaps we all should go again.
Yeah.
I guess.
The best part about this.
I don't
being in
trust
this
anybody as
city.
much as I trust us.
At least they have ale.
I'm going to use
I'm just
the
afraid of
message
the
Oh, being
came
in the
to
library.
Gully. Do you think we should leave the book with with Bjorn and not bring it to the library in the bag with me? Or is keeping it with me always...
So wait a minute. Who's going? You're
I don't-
not going.
I don't feel good taking it to the
Not
library.
quite sure. I was kind of giving everybody a nervous look though. Like, really?
Okay.
I don't want to take it to the library. I feel like that's taking it right into the lion's den. I mean, 4
I don't really
guards
know.
or whatever.
I don't.
I don't
I
know
get
that there is
that,
such a thing
but
as a lion's den anymore. It just seems to be,
feel like it'd
It's-
be
if
better.
they want it, they're
our
going to
headquarters.
show up. And I just want us there to.
I want everyone together. I think that's going to be the best
Nobody
option.
wants to drink with me. I'll go and threaten people with my ox if you want.
That would be great.
Clifton's like, what? Hold on. We're not gonna go threaten everyone at the library.
No, he's not going to threaten anyone. He's just going to point out the books that we don't need to people with his axe.
I like you.
Not those ones. Those ones.
Bjorn, you seem.
It's just gesturing with weapons.
Very hesitant.
All right, you guys figure this out, please, and come up with a plan that doesn't involve reading from the book.
No, that's not going to happen. I mean, we'll read from books, but
Right.
not that book.
Just please promise me that you won't make that rash of a decision.
Oh, okay.
Did we ever get those
Doubtful.
lead line containers?
No, they were gonna take a day.
Oh,
Or
they
2
probably
days.
are ready.
Yeah, 2 days I think. Right.
That's a good idea.
Expedited order.
Yep.
So it'll be ready the
I see.
following day.
So
Forgot about
today,
Nope, one more day.
Tomorrow.
Oh. do we want to wait one more day, go get those, then go to the library?
No.
Tomorrow library.
No.
My
we need
fear
to
is
start.
that we may have started them looking as well.
Yep.
Well, here's my concern.
Oh, and
We are
beat us
going
to
into
it?
his house, where he has all the advantage.
Yeah.
If he wants to take.
You're going to the library. You're not going into the heart of the university. They're different buildings, if you will.
Well,
So we're going to the super evil place where this guy has controls of this temple. It's the
You
library.
don't know, that he's evil. Okay, let's not.
No, we know he's,
He's
not.
not
The
evil.
sword
The main
says he's
evil
not.
guy who's running the show.
He's not evil.
We're setting up for the boss battle.
Wait.
All right.
No, I don't think so.
I didn't sense anything.
I always wanted to be head
Shut
of
up.
university.
What?
we are going to be on his turf, and he not only that, but he knows we're coming. So maybe waiting a day, if he thinks we're coming.
Maybe Brickley needs to
just
usurp
more
all
prep
the
time he
ancient
has.
texts
That's
from
what
that
I'm afraid
library
of.
and make our library
Which-
better.
And this all may be. I just didn't.
Do
get
you know
good
what you're
feelings.
looking for? This is Brickley talking to you. Should we just go look and figure it out?
Yeah.
Stuff about the gears of Mechas and destroying ancient evil artifacts.
You are
Well-
what they call a researcher, correct?
Correct.
So, no one
I
here is
like
better
reading.
suited than Tankorin.
It's true.
Not really.
Skimming through books is my specialty.
So we go.
I mean, I've read a book or two.
Protect Tankorin.
That's right.
Yes.
Protection. All right. He just pulls his axe.
That's right.
Closer.
I'll go with you.
That's you.
What?
Who's going?
I think
I'm
we should
going.
all
We're all
but-
going?
We're
Yeah.
bringing Whitey Bulger with us.
All right, let's all
Anybody who
go and
can
all
read
search.
Okay.
or
Now
yield a
when
weapon.
so you guys are gonna go. You're gonna take 4 guards. Then it's the 5 of you. Then it's Aiken.
And we're all
it's
walking
Brickley.
shoulder to shoulder, in step.
We push people right out of the aisles. Get out of here.
So you guys make your way to
We are not quiet in the library.
the Grand Library.
If
It
anyone
takes
pushes
you.
me, I punch him in the face.
It takes about 15 minutes to get from the palace over to the Grand Library, and you are immediately struck by the sheer magnitude of this space. And you've seen it before, so for you it's not, but it is awe-inspiring. I mean, it's towering shelves of books that stretch to the ceiling that disappear up beyond your sight. The library seems to go endlessly in all directions, and it creates this image of just infinite knowledge. And the shelves are made of this rich, like dark wood, and every single shelf has been polished till it shines. And they're just meticulously organized with rows upon rows of books, neatly arranged by category.
It's not all that impressive.
So
should we all just start looking then?
With thaumaturgy.
as you guys kind of walk in, don't give off the image of the usual suspects, if you will, that walk in the library.
Trying to say
So
we're dumb.
you have
Legit. Makes sense.
a dwarf with a battle axe. Okay. You have Brickley. You have four
He's
of the.
probably been in all sorts of aisles.
You have four of the city guard.
Kama Sutra.
Just here for a little light reading.
There's books about him in here.
And even if you didn't have all of them, I don't believe the five of you give, other than maybe Tancorin, give off the vibe of a group that would be looking in the library. So a couple of these guys come up wearing long flowing robes made of like this dark rich fabric, like deep blues, deep greens. And they have different patterns and symbols along the hems and cuffs, kind of showing where their affiliation with the university and their roles of guardians of knowledge.
I just know when this.
Excuse me.
Hello, you don't have any books here, do you?
No.
Can I help you? And the axe, I
Just a question.
I don't think the axe is appropriate. Aiken's like,
But he doesn't care about the sword?
well, the axe is
Weird.
pulled.
Oh.
Aiken's got the axe out.
10 foot long axe. What is it?
He's got a
That's just
battle axe. It's
Double-bladed?
yeah.
Gotcha.
Check.
Sweet.
Someone grab his hand and poke it.
It's necessary when it's necessary. If it ain't necessary, then it ain't necessary.
How exactly can you argue with a statement like that?
With a philosophy like that.
All right, so we're
can I
looking
help
for
you?
some books.
Yes. You're the group that we were told might be coming by. You're
Forewarned
looking
is
for
forearmed.
books. What specifically can I help you find?
Gears of Mechas and any legend attached to them.
You will not find that, I would imagine, in the normal section. I mean, that's
I didn't
more
ask what
myths-
section.
myths
I
and
just-
legends.
Need whatever books you
Just
have.
Take us to the section and let us go.
I would tell you would need to look in the archives.
All right.
Please take us there.
Can you at least have a couple of your people help us, guide us to the area and help us search? I'm going to use my position of privilege to try to act snooty, nobleman.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we can. Can you please keep your men at ease? I worry about the books.
I understand. They're in safe hands. We'll be fine. Guys,
Just like Aaron.
Start juggling a couple daggers in one hand.
He's like nervously looking over at you as they lead you. They lead you through many shelves and over to one area where
I think
there's
he did.
a staircase going down.
I don't know.
Is that a sign? Are we supposed to do something?
Do not drop the dagger. There's a lot of expensive manuscripts.
Your point being? Let's go. Hold on.
The sooner you bring us, the sooner we leave.
Let's go.
It's just like, oh, he leads you down a staircase,
It's real quiet.
and you notice a shift in the atmosphere. As you descend the stairs, the air becomes cooler and slightly musty. and it carries with it the scent of aging parchment and ancient ink. The lighting now has dimmed, and it adds an aura of kind of mystery to things. And the
That's
stairs,
what a library is supposed to smell like.
the stairs lead into a vast chamber filled with rows upon rows of tall shelves, much like those on the main floor, but with a more weathered and aged appearance. And it looks like the shelves are laden with dusty tomes and scrolls that are wrapped in ribbons and manuscripts bound in like cracked leather. And the space feels a lot more intimate and secluded compared to what you saw up above. And there's shadows that seem to dance among the rows of shelves that kind of lend a little bit of an eerie quality to the environment.
I'm gonna
So-
take one of the guards, and set him right at the bottom of the staircase, and just order him. You stand guard here. If anybody comes down, you just give a shout out. Big thing is you're to notify us if anybody comes down those steps.
Got it.
Anybody comes down, give a shout out. Like, that's the important thing. You're the notifier.
How?
The alarm.
All right. In the credits, I'm guard 1, so I feel like I'm going to live for sure, so yes. We'll stand right here.
He's not wearing a red shirt, is he?
Yes.
He's wearing a red shirt.
Yes. He's dead. This is guard 1. I will keep this place safe.
It's been nice knowing you.
We don't want your name. We don't need it.
Thanks, guy.
All right, so seriously, guys guiding us. Immaculate there, crappy here.
Most people don't come down here very often.
So don't clean it?
It's clean, just not used very
Let the
often.
books deteriorate?
No.
I can smell the mold.
It is disturbing, isn't it?
Has anybody been in this room today?
No.
That's good news.
No.
Do you know of any special passageways in or out of this besides the staircase? Secret entrances.
I do not. I wouldn't.
We are trying to protect ourselves from a possible assailant, and we
Is that
want
the
to
only way
protect your
in or out is what he's
manuscripts.
asking?
No. No, there would be another. There would be another passageway that leads to the university down here as well.
Please show us.
Okay.
I'm gonna take two of the other guards
Okay. Guard 2 and guard 3.
Yep.
Okay.
and have them so they
They're
can
gonna
watch
guard that passage.
Yep.
There's like an old rickety door that does not look like it's been opened for quite some time.
Yep. I want them to be. If they shout, we'll be able to
Check
hear it
dust.
from where we're at. This room ain't like Coliseum or something.
Seriously?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's a good size, but not Coliseum.
If that door opens, you guys are to yell.
Okay. All right.
The big thing is notifying us.
Okay. G2 and G3
That's
are
right.
right there.
None of this heroic crap.
Also
You
red
scream
shirts.
like girls.
What's that?
Also red shirts.
Yes.
G unit.
All the guards have red shirts.
I'm gonna put the fourth
Awesome.
one on patrol, going from the staircase to them and back around.
We
Okay.
should get Brickley a red
What am
shirt.
I looking for?
You're just making
And a
sure
captain's
that
badge.
the guards are okay, and you're checking in with us as you go around, and you're looking like anybody not us. You let us know.
Got it. Won't get by guard 4. I can tell you that.
That's
All right, let's
yes.
come on. Let's
If
start
somebody
searching.
strange comes down, you shout out first, then you question them. Just tell
Okay.
them to hold, give a shout out, hey, over here.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. So investigating, looking for books.
Okay. What
Found some.
specifically? So I would say you would have the most knowledge of historical books in that. So I'm gonna have you roll.
Oh,
I would get
make
advantage on
sure
this kind of
to,
thing.
yeah, sorry, use the Vasserdell decimal system. Take a +5.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
It's gonna get annoying.
Vast
18,
decimal system.
5, and what am I doing? I'm
Plus that is 30. I rolled a 30.
there. You go.
18 plus 5.
Plus 7.
Let's go a history check.
Okay, that'll be
23 plus.
I only have +5.
history.
I got a +8.
+8.
So 31.
You roll a 31.
Nice.
He just
Wow.
walks directly to the book.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh,
He's like,
He was like,
You guys said it was.
All
You
these
guys
old ass manuscripts and books, and after a few minutes, he's
Here's
like,
the one.
you know, I think what I'm looking for is this one here labeled Mechas.
Lyric guide by hand.
Wait, they have the they label the spine of the books? I did not
Just
know
this
that.
one, apparently.
I just pull them all out and look.
Aiken's over on the side. Nope. Because, wow, stop! None of these look right.
Tan corner catch another. That's the one.
So, you do find a book on the Titans. And in that book, you know, you find the story first, you know, that Mechas had created the gears of Mechas. And the idea behind them was that they would be able to create something that would be able to destroy even the most powerful of magical items by placing them into the gears and then grinding them in the teeth. And supposedly, once that was done, he had set it up in a place that he felt like it would be easier to get to. And you're kind of looking at the geography of it, though, and you're realizing that it's no longer on the mainland of Vasserdell. It's actually out, based on, you know, your reading, where it would be placed is out on an island. And if you're
Oh, good lord.
if your knowledge is correct, though, it would not be Creolus. However, it would be the Shadowed Isle.
Uh-oh.
The shadow. That sounds inviting.
It's a nice place, yes.
Which you would know no one sails to,
Nice
because
place.
nowadays there's a perpetual fog that surrounds that area of islands, and they call it the Shattered Coast because boats that come near end up shattered and sinking into the depths. So that's the information you know, but based on what you're reading, you believe that if the gears of Mechas are real, they reside.
So I'm going to open it up
Island.
and read all that to these guys so they all heard what you just said.
Okay?
Can we borrow
I
this
don't
book?
like boats.
We should borrow this book.
You are not taking this book.
Okay, we'll just write
What about this one?
What, these books cannot be removed.
this one?
Stop! These are sacred texts.
Can we get a scribe?
Do you have
Put 'em in the-
Xerox or a copy machine press?
Scribe.
We could get a scribe, yes.
Xerox
Perfect.
spells.
When he,
Oh,
We need
bring your
a
ass.
when
we
he
need a
puts the
world
book back,
we
I
need
try
a
to
world
slide his
map
hand up.
too. I'm gonna put the books back in the wrong place.
Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check.
Can I just slide it
I'm
into
gonna
his
put
pocket?
one upside down.
Anybody want to create a distraction to help me out?
He is.
I'm standing
I'm
up against
putting
him.
advantage then.
Putting books back in the wrong
sure.
place. Ooh, that book.
22.
That doesn't go there.
But there's nothing.
Have you guys
put
used
in
your
place
freaking
of
sorting
that.
Are you
system?
using the dwarven alphabet? These guys are humans.
How slick would it be if we just put
Oh.
just swap it out? Nobody will ever look for it here. Just keep it here
The whole time?
Hear me out. Let's put it in the back pocket of the guy we think is trying to get it, and he'll never know.
That's the last place you always look.
Oh, there's my wallet. I would. I'm gonna say for now you have it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, maybe I can try to snag a book from another aisle and put it in there. Maybe one that he's not.
Okay. Roll another check.
No, that goes with that one. I like that author.
As long
That was
as
a
I
good
got
book.
plausible
Did you read that one?
accountability, I put it back.
No.
27.
Why not?
All right. So I will say you were able to do that then. Okay. So you now have this book.
I got a book too, bro.
Do you say that out loud?
No.
Yeah. And you've been discovered. Okay, so
I'm
what
gonna
do you
slowly
guys
pick one up.
Like
Real slowly.
succeed. Go.
head
You
out?
guys, look what I got.
Where would be the plan to go?
I think we need to head out and get prepped and
Oh man.
get a ship going.
Leaving it alone.
ASAP.
Maybe a
After
detailed
we're
map
boxed
would be
We
cool.
do have a captain.
Do you want?
If he's back in town,
Do we think this
Our captain.
the Brickley Juice guy.
be worth waiting for the other half of our?
Do you want to go speak to the
It would be.
High Lord.
High Lord about this? Or
Farrell.
Thea's boy.
Captain Farrell.
Thea's boy.
Yep. Yeah. Let's go back to talk to him. We'll need to make a list of everything we'll need, and I think it'd be in our best interest to actually get our own ship, just because I don't want to get left on an island.
You don't think Captain Farrell would be?
For the right price, you might come back and pick us up.
So you guys are gonna go immediately from the university back to High Lord Clifton?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. You're shown back in, although the rest of the council is no longer there now. It's just him.
In that same room?
Hey,
Still dusty.
Clifton, did you get my... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, different room.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry, guys.
Did you get my letter, by the any chance?
I did.
And are you sending additional funds for rebuilding the bridge?
We are indeed. We
All right,
already
thank you.
have.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
My biggest concern right now, though, is getting rid of this book. Did you come up with something?
We got a lead.
Yeah.
A lead.
Yeah. We need a drink. It's necessary.
Our friend doesn't like to ride in the chopper, so we have to knock him out.
Okay.
I pity the fool.
Do me a favor. Come with me. I have a room I'd rather speak with you in. It was
Same.
created many years ago, and I think it works out well for some of your concerns.
A Brickley room.
Thank you.
It's
Anti-Brickley
it's an
rep.
anti-magic chamber.
Oh,
I have a strange request.
Okay.
I
Do you want to talk about it here or?
perhaps in your room.
Okay. So he leads you down the hall,
You still
and
itching and burning?
he pulls a book from a shelf, and part of the wall slides away, and he leads you into
There's a
a
shelf
chamber
for that.
it's pretty well lit. It's got fake windows because you can tell where you're at in this building. You're kind of in the center, and there's no way you should be able to see outside. Yet there are windows that look outside, so it gives off a fake
Very cool.
radiance of things. And he's like, so, and he waits for the door to slide shut again, and he's like, there have been times where it's made sense to meet in a room where we were sure we could not be overheard, and that's why this room was built.
This room just feels weird.
It is indeed.
Thank you, Lord Clifton. I feel much more secure in here because
I hope you are wrong,
I don't.
that it is not the head of my university that is trying to get this book, but just in case, what is your request?
You know, the church where I grew up has a library. And it's hidden and locked. I wonder, would it be possible to bring Priest Argus down?
To here?
Yeah. Perhaps he could offer some insight.
Possibly.
that's a good idea.
The church may have.
He walked us into
Information
an
as
anti-magic
well.
room.
There are those in the
Clifton.
church I trust, and there are those I'm beginning to suspect.
No magic
If that
will work
makes any
inside
sense.
it
Sure does.
Or pass
I
through
feel
it.
that.
So no one
I-
can
I feel that this problem will
spy on us
infiltrate
there.
all areas of the city's infrastructure.
We
I do
wouldn't
as well.
be able to access any of our
I mean-
magic either.
Let's be honest. I mean,
So honestly,
2 months
my guy's
ago,
like,
the High
this
Lord
feels
himself,
weird.
right?
Yeah.
So
How's the feeling or the intel on the rest of the council?
they seem good,
You
and
don't have
all,
anybody trying to usurp you that you know of?
none of them wanted this job, or it would have been theirs. So I feel good about that.
Is there any
I think they all are too smart and realized basically whoever took this role was going to eat a shit sandwich, and none of them wanted to eat it. So,
Can't say I blame them.
no, I wished somehow I had seen this coming and could have gotten away from this. But here I sit.
It's actually pretty good in retrospect for us. You're one of the more down-to-earth nobles and easier to work with. So
I thought you were talking about a shit sandwich. Sounded pretty good.
no. I don't want to try
Might
that.
clear that up.
It might be good for you, but 2 months ago, I decided every morning when I woke up, who did I want to sleep with that day?
Yeah.
That has left me now.
Well, that's good for Thea, though, right?
Brickley's like, that sounds terrible.
We could always arrange for once a week meeting with Brickley.
No, not my flavor. But
Mine
if you-
either. Yes.
But if you could put in
Does
put a
Brickley
good
look
word
heartbroken?
with Thea, that would be wonderful. I hope she's well.
So do we. Haven't heard from the other group in a while. I wonder what's going on with them.
I
Probably
hope,
all right.
I hope they're okay. I hope she's
They haven't got any word back to you in
Everything's
any way?
fine.
No,
And
They're fine.
and I would love to know how Thea is doing.
and perhaps the priest can help us with that as well.
Fair enough.
I know there is powerful magic that allows you to speak over a very long distance.
Some wizards can scry long distances too.
It's very
Might
true.
be a mage that can.
Terwin can do that.
Good to know.
Actually, it is good to know.
Yeah.
Because that can
Yep.
be dangerous and scary.
So, what is the agenda? You found the gears?
We found a potential location for them. What we're going to need is a boat, so that way we can go out to the area to identify.
When you say the area,
Actually, do you have a captain
Yeah.
that
We're-
is experienced in traveling to the Isle of Shadow?
No one is
What-
experienced in. Yeah. Do you have a shatterproof boat? Can you can supply us with a boat that
Okay.
won't break? Won't
So-
sink, and
you need to go south to Gull Point. That's going to be your closest port to the island. There are ships there that sail to Creolus. There are ships there that will sail and that are fishing, but that's going to be your best bet to find somebody.
Ballsy enough?
crazy enough.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's a better term.
Do you guys
Okay.
actually have any ships available? Do you own a ship by any chance?
Nothing that you would want to send out into the ocean like that. We have more river ships.
Do you have a
So
Totally try it.
Do you have a contact in the port city? What did you say that place? was
Gull
called?
Point.
so
Gull
okay. So
Point?
the big thing is we're gonna need to be able to pay someone enough
Maybe
to do something crazy like this.
I have funds that
It's gonna go to the yeah.
I
Company
Rich
funds.
House.
I'm just
I understand. You're going to need money.
and probably some sway. Not sure if the legend of Lighter Vasserdell has made its way to Gull Point in any.
I hope it hasn't. I mean, I hope it has.
I will tell you, there's a man that owes me a favor there.
Okay.
The owner of the Mermaid's Kiss. Ooh. It's a tavern there on the waterfront. If you go there,
What's his name?
Airmay. If you tell Airmay that Clifton Gray has sent you looking for a captain that will take you along the shattered coast to the Shadow Isle, he'll probably laugh in your face. He'll probably drink a lot. But he'll probably find you somebody dumb enough, I mean resourceful enough, to get you onto that island.
Nice.
And I will also give you 1,000 gold to give to him, because it's probably going to take that.
Okay.
Sounds good. Gideon, you hold on to that.
Okay.
Gideon has the money.
Yep. All right, and since it's just us and Clifton, and
Is Brickley with
we
us?
trust
Berkeley's with you, Aiken is not now.
Okay.
we trust that you're not Yeah, this is magic free. Okay. We do have the book with us. So I'm allowing you to understand the importance of
You
that.
have it here right now.
It's in possession. Yes.
Can you not have it here?
Yeah, we're about to leave, but I wanted to make sure you felt comfortable in understanding that it's not like at a different location.
Well,
And we're taking precautions to lower its ability to be sensed from outside forces. So you know. We're having a shield built that will be ready tomorrow. So we're hoping that the shield mixed with the other thing we have in place will make it negligent as far as the demons reach outside of the book. But as we've already been proven right now that they can sense it on us as it is, and that's how they've been able to find us with these people that have been mind controlled.
I've been told that this book has a strong pull to it. I would ask you don't touch it,
No.
or let me touch it, or let anyone touch it. I don't trust decisions I would make, even if I think they would be for the best. And I would ask you all not to trust yourselves either.
Yeah, we're being very precautious.
As you have seen.
Cautious. Taking every precaution. That's the word. So,
This is
and
This is
as you
big.
can see, that's why we were so nervous about Casbow. You know, he
everyone
seemed
has
to.
been loyal to the city for
There's just something
many
about
years.
But his head isn't in
strong
the right
desire
place.
to have the power of the book.
Wanting to utilize it is not.
I do not want
Yeah.
a man of his stature to put that book in his hands.
Nor do we.
No.
We don't believe that's wise.
Power corrupts.
Well, if this book can take the worst inside of you and amplify its ability, I would hate to see somebody of his magical prowess amplified for the wrong reasons.
We agree with you on that 100-fold.
You're going to be hunted. You know that.
Yeah.
We already are hunted.
Since we got back, and even before we even got back,
So the plan is...
are you taking precautions for yourself as well? Because we do not want to see you end up like the people that are being sent to get us. You're our one guy in the council that we really trust.
I appreciate that. Have faith in the council. Dane is stuck up and pompous, but his heart is in the right place. Eleanor has taught me more about how to protect myself than I could have imagined.
Eleanor seems cool.
Very,
Gone
very
in 60
skilled.
seconds.
So,
the Shelby Mustang. Wow, Kev.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Wow.
It is a love-hate relationship.
somehow magic gets in the room and poof, you're gone.
Are you driving the Mustang?
It's horrible.
It's my cherry. It's now called Eleanor.
Make preparations. Do what you must. But obviously, you need to move quickly.
He's telling us to get out of this town.
Take
As
the book
nice
and
a
run.
way as possible, Gideon, as nicely as possible.
All right, let's go.
Still a fact.
Yes. Yes. Please get this book the hell out of the city and the country.
Do we have any desire or any words that we need him or would like him to share with Group 2? Group 1, I guess, technically. Our friends.
Yeah,
when
tell
they
them where we're
return.
going.
Do you want him to tell them or do you want them to?
Yeah. If he sees them before we do.
Okay.
Yeah. If you
I just didn't know
If I
if they were
see
going to be
Thea,
used
I
as
will
weaknesses
tell-
against
I
us
will
as
tell
well.
her.
yeah, not just
my concern.
Thea. Can
Yes,
you
yes, the
Focus,
rest, yes.
focus beyond. There's more than just Thea in the group.
You don't think that our comrades will be used as weaknesses against us? Or is
If
that
they
just,
no,
make
I
it back
guarantee
here, I
that.
will make sure they are protected.
thank you.
So, what's the next step? Then you guys are going back to do some planning.
Yeah, we're going to be gone by
Yeah,
tomorrow.
then we'll head out. Yeah, probably tomorrow.
Boxes.
Well, let's hit the enchantment place first.
Okay.
You have to hit that in the morning
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, why did we wait till the morning?
because it took a whole day to do it.
What? Oh, yeah, since we got, never mind.
Well, I can't pick it up, but I can still drop off his armor.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, yes.
That's alright. Whatever, we can wait till the morning. It's not a big deal. And what's gonna happen overnight?
Unless he's able to soup up my armor too. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, not now. Now it's.
Well, I can still pick it up the next day when I pick up my swords.
I don't think he'd have time to get the armor done then too. He's working on the swords. It's not like he's got a whole factory of like imps in the background working on magic.
It'd be a lot cooler if he did.
Jeez.
Be a whole lot cooler.
It's not Santa Claus here. Yeah, running a magical sweatshop.
Bunch of
Yeah.
elves.
Jesus. One guy. Hey, hurry that shit up. I got another
Well,
one
I
for
prefer
you.
quality over quantity.
Yeah.
I will cut him some slack.
Nope, you're rushing him. So now sometimes it does cold damage and sometimes it just throws prickly juice. And it's you never know what's gonna.
Whoa.
I'm like, what's
That
this
could
hole
come in
back my
handy.
sword?
All
I
right.
don't know you anymore, Bill.
Definitely a slow hazard.
Hey, you ever gotten in your
Grease spell.
Jesus, bro. Mom, don't listen to this.
Anyway, so back to to do some planning.
Yep.
And as you guys get back and get ready to do some planning, that is where we are going to take our break for the evening. So we will see you very, very soon.
If you're a seasoned adventurer or just stepped into the magical realm of tabletop gaming, the Earthshade Glint Crystal dice promise to elevate your experience. Beyond being mere game tools, they are symbols of your connection to nature and the vast cosmic tapestry. Immerse yourself in the power of the elements as you hold the dice in your hand. Let the mocha brown die guide your fate and channel your druidic energy that flows through each roll. Earthshade Glint Crystal, wielded by Bill.
And we are back. Welcome back to Gr8 Khaos. When we left off, the group was trying to make a plan for what they were going to do. They returned back to the manor, and the 6 of them were going to sit down and discuss what has all transpired and what they want to do about it. So, Gr8 Khaos, how do you wish to proceed? Because Gideon is anxious to get on the water.
Yep. Fireball. No, kidding. Let's take a quick list of everything we need. Do we just want to pick up a map and stuff? We should get the map while we're here, right? They're not going to have that in the fishing town. So, and navigational tools if we need them.
Are life vests a thing?
That's all right. I want you guys to know that if I do need to take command of the ship, I have some experience. 2 days to be.
Isn't that where you lost your arm?
Yeah, but I still got another one. All right. So other than the map, the lead box.
So again, Brickley is going to stay behind again to make sure the manor is protected.
Yes. And
Is there
inform the other
a
group.
place in the city other than the university where I might buy like spells or scrolls or something that I could transcribe into a spellbook?
Yeah, I mean, there would be some at the Enchanter. He could help you with that, but I mean, your best option is going to be the university. Your choice.
Yeah, I'll go with the enchanter.
Okay. So, you want to wait till the next morning when they're going to pick up their stuff anyway, or you want to do it separately?
If I could get a jump on this and see if they have anything that I could buy, that would be awesome.
Okay. So,
I'll go with you if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
so you guys are going to stop there before you go back to the manor.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yep.
Okay. So, who is all going to the Enchanter shop?
I'll go.
The whole group,
So the whole group
Whole
stopping
group.
by.
especially Gully.
Okay. Not done yet.
I understand. Good craftsmanship like yours is.
I am working at it, I swear.
Actually, here for me, you don't perhaps sell spells at all, do you?
I do, mostly in scroll format.
Scroll format?
Anything in particular you're looking for?
Well, just it's strictly low level. I was looking for. Oh goodness! Honestly, anything I could freaking get my hands on. Crap. Nothing that's really gonna help there.
Take a look at what I have here.
Pete, I was like,
I was looking at second level spells.
So I do have. I have a scroll with shield, a thunder wave, an altar self, continual flame, gust of wind, invisibility, phantasmal force, I have a spider climb as well. And I do have some more exotic ones here. I have remove curse, slow, and water breathing.
I need. You have a couple of water breathing scrolls?
I just have the one.
I definitely need that.
Okay. Let me look at cost of those.
that dice there? Send it over here. It don't matter, just any of them.
Oh, sure.
I just want to see one.
Yeah, let me get you one. Here you go.
So for that would be 1,000 gold for that.
That is cool.
I'm gonna buy it.
Okay.
Money bags. That is cool. This is my actual favorite D4. Ready?
Yep. I can't believe I caught it. Whoa.
It's a D8 that's actually a D4. With power being short sides. It doesn't land on the opposite side.
That is neat. Yeah, that is weird. It's like a crystal.
Right?
Interesting.
That's a cool.
So,
Anything else you all wish to look
No, it's
at?
directly in front of that, about 4.
Right there.
Thanks.
Is he blind?
With that being what you have for spells,
also,
totally turned
look
it.
at this.
Sorry.
Hef brought that, and then Adam placed it up there.
Okay.
Skinner said it is the group's mascot because he wanted a puppy one day,
Yep.
and when Chuck said, "Would anybody like anything from the store?" he said, "I want a puppy." So that's what Chuck brought.
Aw.
Oh, Chuck.
That's a cute story.
I like it.
So next
I didn't
time
know
he
we had a
asks, I
mascot.
will ask for a vial of Brickley juice and see what we get.
Don't ask Chuck that.
Chuck shows up just sweaty. Didn't think I'd make it on time.
Oh, he aims to please. Oh.
Whoa.
I got 2 servings there, FYI.
Would have been 3, but my hand was shaking.
Chuck always goes the extra mile.
Anyway,
I got tendinitis now.
Yeah, call you have the rabbit for nothing.
all right. All right.
So did you get your spells?
He got one so far.
Yeah, I got
Sorry.
one.
Don't mind us.
Wow, sorry.
Oh my goodness. Did you guys need anything here, or you just?
You actually have
I mean, it's
some
entertaining.
armor. This armor maybe you'd be interested in.
Oh my goodness.
It's a very, very fine set of chainmail. Start pulling these chunks out of my bag. They're too fucking big for me. Just
Where
set them
did
on
you
the
have
counter.
it stored?
You don't want to know.
Backpack?
Just want to know it was in the same bag of holding. Or,
No.
okay.
Sitting on
Accidentally pulling a book
secret.
out. Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's not for sale. No,
Yep,
not
yep, just put
that.
that back.
If I
It's
could put
going
something
back
up
away.
next to that book,
Let's not give them any ideas.
Okay.
Depends on what happens. So you pull the armor out.
Yep.
It is exquisite. I think there is a resale opportunity for me there. I would be willing to say 3,000 gold for that.
Ooh, 3,000.
We get a hand crossbow and strap it to the book for a while.
Do you have anything that would help us on
Maybe
the
it'll talk
water?
to me.
My friend just bought the scroll of water breathing, but
I think that could help on the water.
there's a cloak I've heard of that may help in a situation like this.
Hey, look, I don't know how much.
I believe they call it the cloak of the manta ray.
Yeah, don't have one of those.
Son of a bitch.
Doesn't have
Cloak with the
absolutely
life raft.
everything in there.
Well, that's kind of rude.
Really?
Shop you right.
Call your-
Kidding.
And this is the capital city, huh?
Wow.
Next thing you're going to tell us is you don't have a folding boat.
I don't know if that's something that's normal. But
Electric motorcycles.
But not a lot of use for water-based items here in the city. I mean, we have the river, but not a lot of trade happens for that.
It's disappointing.
Well,
You trading for the armor still?
If he doesn't have the cloak, he said.
I do not.
Maybe she got to
Hold on
enlarge
to the armor
stuff.
though?
So that way, if someone tries to hijack us, we just cast it on the boat. And whoop,
Is it possible
Hey.
to just leave this with you as a credit?
and they'll be like,
Credits.
You don't want to take the gold?
Meaning if I sell it, you get the money, or?
No, just you said you would sell it to me for 3,000. Can I just have a 3,000 gold credit?
Sure.
I'd like to get that in writing if I could.
Odd question. Not saying you're trying to skip out on a debt you may owe somebody else, but is there a reason why you want to keep a credit instead of having gold on hand?
Do I owe somebody money?
Yeah, I feel like
1,400
You just-
gold.
you may have borrowed some chunk of money. That's fine.
That
I'm
is
curious.
well played, young man. Well played indeed. You can absolutely have a credit here.
they can't steal credit.
I guess I will take the gold.
Oh, really?
Forgot all about it.
Jeez, you don't do that for me.
Well, I originally thought you were just gonna keep the chain.
You know what I heard?
Okay,
Sometimes
so-
when you do
so you
in-store
are
credit,
learning,
you get more
but-
value.
Damn.
The follow
Perhaps
through.
Lend somebody money.
It's just not.
Perhaps you
Next
get more
thing you know.
value with in-store
Just-
credit than you will with just credit alone.
Let's move.
Would,
Why don't you keep 1,600 on credit
that sounds
and
like
then
a
give
good
him?
idea.
Or do that.
Write that down that you have 1,600 credit at the
Alright.
Nice.
teller's magnificence.
Colors of magnificence.
There's pens.
Should have charged some interest.
If this is
Right.
tellers, where's pens?
It's been a fucking half a day.
Anything else you'd like to do there before
Colors
moving?
magnificence.
How much is, what was it, a ring of protection or something? Yeah.
Cloak of protection.
Cloak of protection, yeah. How much was that?
Ooh, that's a good idea. How many of those you got?
Yeah, how many of those you got?
Can I
He
borrow
has
1,600
one cloak of
credit?
protection plus one is 2,500 gold.
No, won't help me.
I'll take it.
What the freak?
Wait, did I get the 1,400?
Yeah.
Alright, thanks. Yeah, then I'll take it.
Okay.
Where you guys get all your money?
You should have a chunk of money.
You should have money.
I put it in that fund.
Well, that was
All of it?
All of it?
Isn't that where we put all our money?
No.
That's like the money you're gonna part with towards the
Son
building
of
of the
a
ship.
bitch.
So you're gonna need to go get some money out of there.
I have money for you. I have no use
Really?
for it.
Sweet. I don't know what I'm gonna buy yet, but just having money sounds cool.
Yeah, Gully's got like 2,600 gold. That's after donating
do I
a
got?
crap ton. So
What number should I make up? If you have
Yeah, well,
26
how
what
much-
number you have? You have
A
like
ring of
10,000.
protection? Shit, if we're all got money, we just give it away.
Do you have like a ring of
I'm gonna
money
let you give me
generation?
1,400 and I'll pay you back with
No.
that.
Just
And I'll
make
keep
money?
I will definitely look for more magic items for this group because when you come back to town, you definitely seem to have money to spend. I won't ask where you raped and pillaged it from, but
Well, it's probably for the better.
I can ensure we do not rape and pillage.
okay.
We kind of pillage.
Confiscate.
I never raped though.
Speaking of raping and pillaging, do you guys mind if we stop at the church?
I love the transition. Yeah, let's do it.
Nice segue.
Maybe we'll do some raping now.
So you know that meme where the devil says, "I'd just like to say I'm a really big fan." That's what's coming to mind right now. All right, so you want to stop at the church?
Yeah, the one where I grew up, Argus.
Okay. Golly.
Guess I do have some money, but
priest.
it's not much.
What is he? Father, priest?
Father.
You people.
Daddy.
Well, I haven't donated much to the group.
Oh, Dad.
I'm definitely not going in.
God.
Here we go.
I'll be out here.
No.
Is this
You're coming in
Argus
with me, buddy.
here, or
No.
What's
this
that?
No, I'm
just
really
a
not.
different apprentice priest?
This will just be an apprentice priest here, yeah.
I'm Casey.
Hello,
Joey.
Father. I was actually hoping that I could speak with Father Argus, if he's available.
I believe he is here. For you, Golly, I'm sure he'd be willing to spare a few minutes. So hold on. He goes down and comes back, and Father Argus kind of shuffles out a little bit later. Golly, what brings you back?
I was hoping that you could speak to us in a private location.
Yes. Our courtyard outside, maybe?
Sure.
Could walk in there and see the birds and the trees.
That sounds quite lovely.
Okay. Ken looks around and says, I'll be back. I'm going to speak with Golly for a moment. And exits with you and walks out towards the courtyard. Is anybody else going with you guys?
I hope everyone's coming with me.
I'm going with. I want to really memorize every entrance and exit there in case the place.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Love this idea for you guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Awesome. I appreciate you.
Help me infiltrate my church. Oh.
So, Golly, what can I speak to you about that
I'll go with.
appears to be a little more private nature?
Well, I've had conversations with our mother Lyra, and I'm sure you're well aware that things are changing quite negatively, I would say. The landscape with demons.
There is a darkness that hangs over Vasserdell. And I hope you have some answers, Golly. I know your group there's rumors that your group is investigating something big.
Well, we're investigating a way
Juggling
to
bear
sort
claws.
of destroy something, and I was hoping that I know we have a library.
We do?
And perhaps you would allow us to access it, or one of us to access it. He could be guided. Of course, I know there are very sensitive documents, but we were hopeful that the church might have better answers than we found in the university.
What is it you seek, my son? Answers to what?
Well, anything to do with the Titans.
Wow. An old subject.
Artifacts of legend.
Artifacts of
Have you met Tincord? He is also a disciple of Lyra.
I have not, but always
Hello,
glad
Father.
to have more disciples. Well met.
He's also a very accomplished researcher.
I'm juggling bear claws. I read books too.
And the rest of you, disciples of Lyra?
No.
They have all benefited from Lyra's grace.
We are of the light. Light of Vasserdell.
Gully will introduce everybody.
It's what the signs have said, isn't it? The light of Vasserdell.
Yeah, that's not sacrilegious at all.
I hope.
Some of us are a bit more comfortable in the church than others. Not all of us have had a great experience with the church.
Nor has the church had great experience with everyone.
That is very true.
But we've been helpful to y'all, so. Especially the less fortunate areas.
They are warriors of good and justice. I do promise that.
Yeah, and we stopped a plague.
I did hear about
Remember that?
Yes. That was most unfortunate. For the unfortunate.
Well, you guys were fine. Sorry.
Gully, I will definitely see what can be found on this. If it makes sense to have your people see any of the books, I will gladly bring them in. But I will have our researchers. When do you leave?
Tomorrow.
Wow, okay. I will put somebody on it immediately. Will you be at your manor house if we find anything?
Yes. I was also curious. So we may be going somewhere very dangerous, very dark, very evil.
Oh, Gully. How many
Very
times
wet.
must you put yourself in these situations?
I seek to bring light to all dark places.
But Gully, if the darkness overtakes you, as it's come close to doing before, you can bring no light to anyone.
While this is true, if I don't do my best to bring the light to the dark, then the gift that was given to me is squandered.
Father, I would like to say in Gully's defense, I am myself a child of Lyra because of Gully.
We almost lost Gully.
Yes, and that was very traumatic for us. We're glad he made it through.
Insight check.
But Gully's been spreading the light of Lyra the whole time I've met him in all of my travels. He brings hope to our group and helps keep us. He sustains us.
My daggers.
And without him, I don't know where I would have been. I don't know where I'd be today.
Protect him always, then.
I'd try my
Safe.
best. Yes,
We do our best to protect one another.
that's actually.
I got a 9. I'm curious when he said lost to. I'm curious if it was like lost to darkness, like Gully was turning evil.
No, lost like the darkness overtook him and took his life.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Is that what I get for my 9?
Sure.
Right. Sweet.
No, you think I'm evil.
Oh, that's what
I
I'm
hope.
wondering. He almost went to the dark side.
Yes, you're not sure if he turns with the force.
It took a
And
lot to
honestly,
get you out of the dark,
Since
okay?
we're giving
I got
testimony,
a little mixed.
our friend found himself
Yeah.
afflicted by a curse spell, and it was Gully's prayers to Lyra that allowed him to break free of that curse
Too much
and brought him back.
information.
And that was
What
incredible.
caused such a curse?
Oh, too much information.
Oh, wait, who are we talking about?
You.
Oh, the djinn.
Yeah.
Long story, but I was afflicted by a curse. That was the dangerous part of the whole scenario.
Interesting.
His mind was
But
overcome
We
with
will
evil.
look tonight, and if there's any information at all, we'll pass it along to you.
Just know that
Lying
your
to
teachings and the lessons you taught me as I grew, they are being put to practice.
Wish I could actually juggle.
I
And I
appreciate
thank you
that.
for arming me with good.
Please be
As
safe,
do I.
Gully.
I do have a small favor, perhaps.
Yes.
I was hoping that the church might have a tool or instrument that I may borrow, something that would allow me to keep us out of danger, say healing or
Protection instrument.
For self-defense.
You know, I do think there is. Let me take a look here, Gully.
And I also had a thought, Father. Would you know of a good way to protect an object from being sensed.
I'm just juggling.
Like, say we had an object of that gave off an aura.
What?
We're trying to protect it from being sensed.
So you're looking for two completely different things.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see.
You guys are really making him work hard.
Just looking at.
Make him earn his holy platinum.
I know how I feel. So, what'd you do last night?
Could give you an item. I don't have an answer for you. I'm sorry, Tim Corin, but I do have an item that we keep hidden as a staff. And I do believe that it may come in handy for what you speak of. It has the ability to cast Revivify.
Ooh.
Which sounds like it may come in handy for what you're doing. Now, it still needs the use is once per day, and you would still need the component. But it would give you the ability to add it. I don't know if you possess the ability to do this as well, Gully, but this would give you an additional way to do this. It also has once per day protection from good and evil that it can cast as well.
The component, is that 1,000 gold piece diamond?
300 for Revivify.
Oh, 300 piece diamond or something? There we go.
It also can cast light once per day.
Is this like an actual item?
It is.
What's it called?
Magic staff.
Magic. Got it. Magic.
Creative.
Can we call it Staff of the Era?
Sure.
Lyra's rod.
Lyra's identifying rod.
Gully's rod?
Can
The Revivify rod.
revivify, light, and protection from good and evil all once per day.
Okay.
But it does consume, it consumes the diamond?
It still does, yes.
I mean, that's good, but...
So I do want to stop by a jeweler or somebody to buy a few of those.
Okay.
And then, of course, Gully will say some prayers and make a donation to the church.
there? I need them all.
So he's gonna.
Gonna need your
Plan
diamonds.
on doing some dying.
Yeah, make it like a diamond necklace so you just like pluck them off and then cast.
That's a good idea, actually.
Let's put it this way, that might be the best magical item you just got your hands on.
Yeah. So he's gonna donate all of his silver, and then he's gonna donate a couple hundred gold too.
It's
Okay.
like 2,000 silver?
Yep.
Jeez.
So, Father,
I just paid a very small price for this, so.
Father, if you come across any knowledge on a way to hide the presence of evil, will you tell Brickley
Yes.
of what you find?
To hide the presence of evil, I would
Make it
try
just-
not to not to deal with that, but
Presence of evil.
And then
It's just weird.
I
Okay.
know you've given so much. I just have one small favor. Half of our group,
Church is gonna hate us.
we haven't heard from them in weeks. And
you wish to know if they're alive.
yes.
Just drop that.
You're not very good at juggling.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna put my dice down now.
Oh, are you capable of scrying?
Or just sending a message?
What message would you like sent, my son?
We would like them to know that we found what we needed and must now travel.
Thea's boyfriend knows the route. Thea's boyfriend knows where we're headed.
Yeah, tell him to
And must
seek
now
They would
travel.
also know.
Seek Clifton.
That's a good idea.
Seek Clifton.
Thea's boyfriend.
Anything else?
Most urgent.
Most urgent. Okay. Who am I
hand over a
sending this
bag of-
message to?
500 silver.
Okay. Who am I sending this message to?
Appreciation.
Thea.
Okay.
Good
So
call.
he sits there and it's like, I can't find them. They're not
Try
here.
something else.
She's not in this world.
You're saying they're dead?
What happened to you,
I think
Gideon?
if they were dead. I think I would know.
Maybe they had the
Who,
same
who
problem.
else? Let me try one more time.
Right out.
Rydell.
Yeah.
Okay. No Rydell.
Wait, so they're not around, but they're not dead?
They're nowhere to be found to send this message to. Which
They
means
must
they're
be
not
on a
on this.
different plane.
They're not here. Not in
Remember
this-
when I got
Circumstance
shunted
like
off
you.
to the side?
You live a
Yeah.
most interesting life.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
You need Lyra.
No. No. What I try to do is I try to not bother others, and hopefully they don't bother me.
How's that working out?
Not very good.
We all have our own path.
But Father, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, all of my gratitude for what you've done for us.
I appreciate the donation as well. This will
And I,
help the church. But seriously, Goalie, take care. There is a darkness in this land, and it
I
gets
need to.
ever darker every day.
and if you could let us know about any materials you find. it
We're
would be
hearing more and more about deals. Whatever you do, Goalie, don't make a deal with the devil.
I can promise you, I will not forfeit the light.
Also, Gully and I are looking to
A lot of you looking at your feet right now, aren't
spread
you?
spread Lyra's light across our travels.
I was juggling.
We want to set up
Still
shrines
juggling.
as we go, shrines to Lyra, and proceed with creating.
The more light we spread, the better
Yes.
chance we have to get her
So
voice back.
Is there a process or a way in which you want us to do that, or is there tools that?
Spread goodness and do it in the light of Lyra, and that's all you need.
Okay. Thank you.
I should probably sell these claws at some point.
All right, is that it for you guys?
That's it.
Yep.
Okay, so you make your way back to the manor, and how do you want to prep to this night before getting up in the morning, gathering your new short swords, and making your way out of town?
Box too.
Is there a room in the manor
Yes.
that's not being used?
I mean, there's certainly the room that
Breakley room.
No, that room's been tainted. I don't think even Lyra can.
it's not being used right now, though. I mean,
I want to pick
Brickley
up.
doesn't have any gas.
Is there like a candle shop or
Oh,
something?
the
I can
holy
pick up a bunch
water
of
in the
candles?
world wouldn't help that room.
Is there a candle shop?
Like,
Yes.
or-
There's
I
a
don't
candle
know,
maker,
or-
yeah.
I did want to stop by a jeweler. Just
All right.
For 3
Yes.
days.
Okay, you guys are quickly stopping by these places because after
Yep.
your entire 8-hour shopping spree. You're running out of daylight.
It can be as quick as.
All right, so you pick up diamonds. You're trying to pick up candles.
I'm gonna pick up like candles or stuff that represents.
Okay, you have enough time to do that.
So-
Foxes?
So
I bought 300 gold piece.
You want to stop at Feltz?
Yes.
Okay.
I gave him money up front in a message to.
Okay. He has medium size ones.
I'll take.
Okay.
That'll work. Thank you very much, Feltz. Really appreciate it. And
Those are 3d8.
3d8s. All right.
Yes.
Right. And come on, the Hydra. Did you read about that?
That was amazing.
Greatest generation of bomb I've ever seen. This is the
I could've saw
Hydra
it.
Gen bomb. It was amazing.
I wished I could have saw it.
It took a week to wash it off of us.
But the explosion must have been amazing.
It
was.
took another week so that I could hear.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I wished I could have been there.
And going forward, try to work on a couple smaller bombs. I could use one that like does smoke or does like some sort of grease type stuff. You know,
okay.
think about it. You know.
So these two are about like a softball shape that he,
Oh,
that he
perfect.
bought. Yeah.
How much do they weigh?
About the size and weight of a softball.
Great. That'll be
You can-
easily
you can-
launched.
You can throw
I like
them.
it.
Yep.
I got a cannon specifically for that. All right, thank you.
Okay.
Do they gotta be lit, like on fire, and then?
There's just a button you compress down,
All right, and then it.
and then
goes-
you have 10 seconds from when pushing the button.
This is awesome. You only got me 2. Dang it. All right, that's fine. Let's go. This is awesome. I'm really liking this.
I will continue to build more.
Please do.
I'm working on a big one.
I want to see that one.
Okay.
All right, thanks. I'm done.
I have one. If you
Is
want to
he
take it,
really?
it's a prototype.
Wait, what?
I have a prototype if you want to take it with you, but
Oh,
it's
totally.
not easily, like, it's kind of hefty.
Hey, you got room in that bag?
We're not opening the bag.
I'll come back for it.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
But he kind of shows you, and it's like yay round.
Whoa.
Yeah,
that's
like,
impressive.
He's like, it packs a boom, I think.
you know what we should do? We should buy
Yes.
a second bag and dye it a different color.
I would not set this one off in the city.
That's good advice. I appreciate it.
Do you want to take it with you, though?
Yes. How much?
Huh?
How much?
For you,
Yes.
500 gold.
Would you take 489?
I would.
Perfect, sold. I'm broke.
Okay. So just
you
write
see
on your
the
sheet for
campaign.
this one, just write Big Bomb.
Second episode too.
Just write Big Bomb.
Big kaboomer.
Broke. Big kaboomer. Got it.
Jeez.
The Big Bomb weighs 50 pounds.
It's 50 kilos. You drop it from a plane.
Weighs 50 pounds. Dang, that's
Called
heavy.
Enola Gay.
How are you traveling?
Do you
with
need
it?
a special harness now?
Japanese crowd.
I am going to be walking with it in my arms the entire walk back.
So you guys are walking with this guy
Big smile on my face the whole time.
who's walking with this 50-pound.
Do I even want? Is that what I think it is?
You were there, so
No,
you
no,
know.
no. It's not
You
like a
know.
pillow or anything.
You know what it is because you were there with the Hydra when it went up.
No, yeah.
This is a bigger version of that.
It's big.
You have got to be kidding me.
Are we gonna put that in the boat?
Well, I was gonna store it in our keep. in the
Next to our
basement.
treasure box?
Yeah.
So you're going to trust Brickley with
Did you
it?
say it casts daylight?
He's not gonna mess with
Light.
this thing.
Okay.
He's gonna be afraid of it. Hold on.
True.
Yeah.
What's your strength?
That's a good question.
Not enough.
Not enough. No, it's enough for this. Come on. I got a 12.
Okay, so you're taking breaks along the way.
So you're like rolling this and banging it against.
No. I'm not that.
Yeah.
We're definitely not
My
rolling
intelligence
it.
is definitely.
Presses the button by accident. Oh, shit, guys.
Where's the unpress?
Guys, we got 10 seconds.
I hope the fuse is longer than 10 seconds on that one.
25 seconds on this one.
Perfect. All
I
right.
feel like that's the emergency
That's
frickin'
4
button
rounds.
in
So you
Spaceball
can
1.
move
Really, really fast.
240 feet away. Hopefully that's enough.
Okay, so what next?
Cool guys walk away from explosions. They don't run.
I think we need to just get
They
back.
also don't survive.
Okay, you've been to damn near every store in the city.
We're
So
not going anywhere else.
Shopping episode. Yeah.
Wasn't that our last
Shop team.
episode?
Yes.
I'm playing Def Leppard.
so you guys all show up with all of your bags. And
Brickley, you'll never guess what we got.
oh Lord. Okay, so you make your way into the manor. What's the discussion? What's the plan?
I'm storing the bomb in my room.
Okay. So you lug that up the stairs.
I swear if you shove that under your bed.
Oh no.
Put it in Brickley's room.
So you guys are down on the main level, and you just hear
He'll set it off and he's getting it on.
up the stairs.
Not even in his
Take my time.
workroom next to the frickin' golem. I'm gonna
Brickley-
put this one
Brickley's
in my
asking,
room.
All right, what is the plan? What are you fools
Do
gonna
we have a
do?
plan?
We're going south.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
We're gonna have to go to Gull Point.
What is that?
Assurance.
That is Bjorn.
Gnome?
Oh hey, hi.
No,
Nice to meet you.
that he's carrying up the stairs.
It's an explosive.
Big
I'm really excited about this one.
boom, boom.
Is that safe to have?
No.
No.
Well, not for other people.
You're just gonna leave that here?
Yes. 100%. It's your responsibility to make sure nobody detonates
always-
This is how much
you
we
see
trust
this button
you.
right here?
Don't press that
Yeah,
button.
don't press that button. I'll go ahead and paint it red tonight, all right? Big red button.
Gently.
Paint your mom.
Oh, yeah, gently.
Oh,
That's the Brickley we know.
His
There he
mom
is.
died.
She did.
Last time she was with you.
And Corin, a joke.
Wasn't very good, apparently.
Apparently I've been rubbing off on you.
You-
Or rubbing.
Boom, ching. Yeah, it took me weeks to get that off my clothes.
We're becoming such good friends.
Sadly, yes.
What is there for us to plan?
Yeah, we're just
I
we're
don't
Well-
feel like the next step is we need to go to Gull Point.
yeah.
We can
can't
ride a
really
boat
make
with our
plan
friends.
until we get there and find out what we have for a boat, what we have for a crew.
So you're gonna go to this goal point. You're gonna sail to an island that no one seems to survive going to, and hope
what
to
we
find
do.
a legendary item.
Pretty much.
that sounds about like all of our plans.
That's
Well,
This
tomorrow
could
we're gonna
be
get those two
the end. Do you all
lead
want to
book
spend the
things.
night in our special room?
no.
Could
No.
be.
Aw. You're so sentimental,
Could be
bud.
our last time together.
You are correct. Let's not ruin
Anything
it.
to remember me by?
Oh, you've given us
We'll never forget you,
plenty
buddy.
to remember you by.
There's always more I can give.
You want our nightmares.
No thanks.
You know what he needs is that rug. The Blue Alley.
Oh, the sticky rug.
That would be good for his room. Jesus.
What's it do?
Where you get
That's not-
stuck to it.
Oh, remember that?
You know
rug?
what? We can
Fly
try to
right
there.
retrieve that rug at some point. We're gonna bring you
Is
something.
that when you guys like got stuck fighting furniture?
Yeah.
I
That
heard
was
about
before that, but
So we can go to Captain
Didn't we
Farrell,
burn that?
have him take us
I don't
down to
think
Gull
so.
Point.
He's already
I
gone.
thought we burned
He's not in
We
town
made that.
anymore.
No, you gave him the stuff on his way out.
Oh, I guess it's been only a couple days, isn't it?
Yeah.
How far of a ride is it to Gull Point?
Take a couple days.
What about my boat?
I say we leave first thing in the morning.
I think by boat you'd have to go down river and over, so it's still gonna
river
take
goes right
quite a
there.
bit. Yeah, I guess you could take a river. That could save you a day.
Yeah, let's get a guy in a boat and haul our ass down there.
We can keep our horses here today.
that's true.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that. It also didn't.
Our captain's gone. He's too busy selling off the last of the juice somewhere else.
And Clifton said that they had riverboats, right? So he could probably
GoPo has
charter one for us.
ocean boat. Oh yeah,
We can get
yeah.
down to there at least.
Oh yeah, you're right.
See.
We can get a boat from him.
Yeah.
And we have that money that goes
We could
towards this whole
do
trip.
something.
Sounds good.
Let's do this.
But we got to get those two lead things tomorrow. First thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love this
Lead.
plan.
How are we going to
Excited to be a part of it.
transfer?
Let's do this.
How and when?
Name that
You
movie.
know what?
What is
Maybe we should get the lead boxes, go
That's
back to
Ghostbusters.
Clifton's place,
Yeah.
go in that room to transfer
Yeah.
it. The special room in Clifton's place.
Oh, that's
I
a
don't
good
think
idea.
that'll make a difference because once it's in the iron box, it's either going to help or it's not.
But while we're pulling it from the bag to the box, Clifton's place is probably the safest place to do that.
That's a great idea.
Clifton
We
doesn't
gotta
want
go
it
there.
anywhere near. Clifton wants it out of the city as fast
Does
as
Brickley
possible.
have a room like that though?
Are we just
No.
going to grab the book by hand
No.
and pull it out?
No.
No.
Then how
No.
in the heck? are
The
we
same
gonna do
thing
that?
we used to wrap it up and put
I don't
it in the
know.
bag.
How did you guys get it in there? I wasn't
Things
there.
can't get unwrapped in the bag,
Okay.
right? That can't happen.
I
So
scooped it in.
they're
You just dump it
in
out
this
into the
manner.
It's not how it works. You gotta put your hand.
Whoa,
Call it
whoa.
out.
Brickley's talking.
There is one
Oh.
room I made sure cannot be scried upon for obvious reasons. So
We
it
have
is-
one of those rooms too.
It is protected against all forms of.
Is this your special room?
Well, yeah. Who wants to
Oh,
have people
jeez.
scrying on them?
He'll
all
do
that?
anything to get us in there.
Seems like something you would enjoy.
Why haven't you
Only-
told us about this sooner?
I've always invited you to that room.
No,
I just did.
Not under this pretense.
For nefarious reason.
Is it anti-scrying or anti-magic?
It's anti-scrying. No one can see in there or know what's going on in there. But it's not anti-magic because otherwise my trap wouldn't work.
That's true.
And I love that trap.
A little too
See,
much.
I knew you've used that before.
Be thankful I knew you were coming. I almost forgot to take it down. It would have been.
What would be great is if you could trap something we could carry with us, and it relocates us back to the same kind of magic. Except we don't
Oh, a
end up.
teleport thing? Have it.
I have the manor protected. I can't just poof you back here. I'm not some sorcerer.
We feel put red
Protecting
slippers
the
on.
manor is plenty.
Yes.
That's
And we tap him 3 times.
Very
We
great.
go home.
Very great. Let's go in this room.
Okay.
Swap it over.
Can
That could be our
We gotta
new
get
dress
that
code.
box.
mage
first.
hand maybe? Yeah, we'd have to do the box, but
The light of
can
Vasserdell
mage
is
hand
red
maybe
That would be awesome.
grab it and
Okay.
There's no place.
okay.
So for,
Box first though.
For brevity, we'll say that in the morning you go pick up your short swords, you pick up the boxes, and you bring them back to the manor.
Perfect.
And now you're going to go into
Brickley's special
Brickley's
boxes.
Do me
room.
a favor? Could you, when I get the swords back, identify them? Just to make sure nothing
don't-
fishy has happened
I don't have that ability.
to these.
I can do that in the morning.
Now,
After I pray.
just
I don't have to get
Don't
the
you
boxes
have that
when he
without
has to.
even using a spell there, Bjorn?
No, I don't have it prepped, so I can't use a ritual. I can do it in the morning though, and not use a spell.
I'll let
That'd
you
be
do that
great,
then.
yeah.
All right.
Just
I
make
can
sure
switch up my
nothing
spells
funny's
and-
happening to my
You're a
blades.
utilitarian
They are what
kind of guy.
they told you they were.
You can
Okay.
do it, can't you?
I was gonna say, yeah, I could
Nobody
definitely
slipped
do
in there
that.
and threw
Nope.
some scrying on my blades.
No. They're exactly what you ordered.
Well, that's kind of a cool idea.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if we're
Yeah,
being
give him
followed
more ideas.
in theory,
Yeah. Never even thought about something like that before.
I was concerned.
You're smart, dude.
Well,
That's why you got a 16.
yep. Except in real life, I'm not smart enough to live up to that, so
What?
Is that the bummer?
I'm underplaying.
All right.
I'm with you.
So you guys take the boxes and the bag into the room, which is it's a pretty good layout. I mean, it's pretty good size. I would say it's
comfy.
probably twice the size of this room here, so it's got space and
Lots of cushions
got
to bend over.
furniture, things like that.
Our feet are sticking to the floor.
I mean, in certain spots, it can be a little
It's like a
sticky,
bar
yeah,
with
but,
all the
Stay away from
spilled
the bench.
alcohol.
Don't sit on that bench.
It's got
Don't
the,
take
cu-
any of
it's
the
got the
pills off
cushion
the-
that kind of goes up as an angle, so you can lean somebody onto that.
Little
Yeah.
export thing over there. That's kind of
It's got manacles fastened to it.
Oh no.
It's got a
Not a cross.
Oh yeah, but it's more the cross like this. Like,
Yeah.
and-
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
Yep.
Got the couch with the tongue hanging out of it, and it's good.
Is that a mimic?
No. Would you care?
No.
Would you care to sit?
No.
It's very
No, I'm good. I'm
It's
good.
got room for 2
I'm good. I'm good.
Put my blades back in.
Oh, it's a love seat.
It's very much.
I give you your short sword back, and I give you back your rapier. Thank
A
you.
what?
Oh, thanks.
Rapier.
You gave him a what?
A rapier?
Yeah, rapier.
A rapier.
Oh, what the fuck's a rapier?
No
Okay.
rape in this room.
Rapier.
All consensual.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. He uses suggestion.
All right, so
That must be French for
I'm also going to transfer
rapier.
the mirror into the
Whoa.
lead box.
A different lead box, right? That's
So
what
there's two
Exclaim-o.
lead
Yes.
boxes.
Yes, there's
Yes. My lead box is much smaller.
Everybody just stares at you while you do it.
Yeah.
Does this sword go crazy?
But Breckley, when you do it, is like mirrors. That's what this room needs.
Not this one. Not this one.
Yeah, you should probably put some on the ceiling too.
Genius.
In the floor.
I think walls, ceiling. Let's start there. And I want the ones though that give different.
Okay, we're moving on. Let's go.
like a funhouse mirror.
I think we transferred the book.
Concave
Yes,
and
yes.
Convex.
Fun house.
The book has been transferred.
So how are we transferring the book?
I guess it has not
I want to try to use Mage Hand.
I want to see. You guys had. What did you have it wrapped in?
Nothing.
Nothing.
been. No,
Nothing.
How you guys wrapped it up?
I'm the one that
wrapped
picked it
the
up,
bag
and
of
I had it
holding.
wrapped in. I had it wrapped in something because I was the one that picked up. The
Yeah,
book
you never
originally.
touched
No,
I didn't touch it though.
it was on the ground. I used the edges of the bag of holding to pick it up, and I almost failed. Then Gully gave me a back massage, and I was able to not screw up and get it. I failed my dex check and got it in.
Can I say these hands are magic?
That's right.
We could get the.
I almost failed.
We could get some
Scooping it in
tongs.
just
from-
right.
So who needs a back massage this time?
Back.
No one.
Not me.
So,
Have you ever had hoofs on your back? They can have healing.
No, I'm good. I think I'm good.
Just a
aggressive.
nice little stampede on your back.
So, anyway, we want to try to see if you can pull an item out using Mage Hand from the bag of holding. So it means you have to put your hand in, request the item, and pull it out.
I don't like this.
Put your mage hand in.
Yes, your
Not
mage
your
hand, not your
actual
actual hand. Correct. That's
Do
what
you
we're
shake it all about?
But is there like a mental connection between that mage hand and you that
If
might
you shake
affect
it
you?
too many times, you're just playing with it.
Okay.
That's true. I've heard
We're
that.
That's your
never gonna
mage
get
hand.
this book in this fucking lid.
Don't be
thing.
playing with it with your mage hand.
All right. Do you try this?
I'll hold that bag open.
And the lead box is right next to it, right?
Yeah.
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 Like if you could even just like slide it in.
Goes
Right to
slow.
the top. Slide it in.
Yes, and that is what I meant.
Make a concentration check as you do this, please.
You gotta go slow.
Slide it.
Slow and easy, alright?
Slide.
Wow.
+5.
You can't just force it.
You guys
Genius.
Who the hell are you?
You guys
Can't be rough.
Flash of
are
genius, dude.
ridiculous.
How often do you get this
I
thing?
got 5 from a day.
Oh my god.
Man.
+5.
I like this.
Don't give Brickley that ever.
Well, I got a 15.
His room will change
15.
drastically.
Okay, so you're like, your mage hand is kind of jittery a little
No.
bit.
You can do this, dude. You get a D8. You can do this.
Oh?
Yeah, he was
additional D8 if you want to roll that.
Yeah, roll that. Don't fail us now.
Do you want me to bless you too? We're gonna give you everything.
17.
17. The shakiness is starting to stop. Okay? It's hard to perform when everyone's watching you. And
In that room.
I'm not Brickley.
Ain't that true?
this is exciting. And then the mage hand starts to pull the book, and the room almost like darkens as this book is coming out. Like this, like-
Do I shake and drop the bag?
Are you holding the bag?
I'm holding the
Make a
bag.
concentration check.
Oh, jeez. Me and my big mouth.
Yeah.
I think I get advantage on all that stuff.
Do you?
I do.
What?
Fucking so do I. I do too.
Is it a magic thing?
Super advantage.
Yeah, I'm giving him a back rub too.
This is not magic.
You can hold open the bag.
Concentration. What is that?
It's your
Constitution.
Constitution save.
I'm making the DC low. You're holding a bag.
Oh. Do I cheat or I take the real number?
Take the real number, bro.
15.
What's the worst that
15?
could happen?
Depends on who you ask.
That's true.
If I was Shazer, what would I do?
Wow.
If I get stressed out, go up.
Either throw a
Straight up.
boomerang at
I was
or-
holding the bag and then I
Use
said,
a-
fuck it, throw a boomerang at the book.
I love that character. That's awesome.
Anyway,
Scorching ray.
Eric Cocker. He's so cool.
so the mage hand comes over with the book and
I like
puts it into the iron box and you shut it.
He's gonna
Yep.
be a chicken.
Okay. And the room brightens up a little bit as you do that, and it's kind of back to normal. And okay.
Now we put the lead box.
Did we
back in the
cast
bag
a
of
spell on the lead box so that we can't touch the lead box, or do we still?
No, we just got the lead box. That should be good. We're gonna click it up, put it
Who's
back. in
picking
bag
up
of
the lead
holding.
box?
Yeah, that's my problem.
I'll pick up the lead box with the mage hand. Slide it right back in.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Should we
You
wrap
should
that
clear
lead box?
everything out of that bag first that you want. That was the problem we had.
Let's wrap it up pretty tight too.
Okay, I'm gonna get my tools out.
There was
Out
just
of the
things
bag?
in it that people wanted. So I'm just saying.
yeah.
Does
I
anybody
think
else
so.
take anything out
Honestly,
of that?
if the lead box is gonna, if something's
Is it
go
gonna
through
stay in
the
that same
box,
state,
it goes
then?
to the, whatever you wrap it with, it's gonna be the same problem, unless you wrap it with a magic item, like your cloak of something.
I don't have a magic item to wrap it in.
You know, got a magic cloak they want to wrap up and
Nope.
waste away.
I don't want wastage.
Should have got a magic
Alright.
blanket, damn it.
I'm gonna get my 1,000 ball bearings out, my calligraphy supplies, my oil flask, my rope silk.
That's all in my bag?
Smith tools, yeah, Tinker's tools, vials.
He's had
vials,
nothing.
Silver thread, small jar, small silver mirror, and a tiny bell.
What the hell do I have in that bag? No, it was all
A
yours.
book.
It was mostly my stuff. Thank you for that.
Any money left in
Didn't
that
you make the bag?
No, we found that one.
Oh, that one
Gold,
was found.
silver, platinum, I'm shouting all that kind of shit. Jewels, diamonds, anything. Anything coming out.
All right. So you guys
Scary clowns?
are you taking everything out of there then, or
Yes.
what's?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Did you know what was in that bag?
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't know everything you have in that bag.
Neither do I.
A
It's my
trick with it
bag.
is you just turn it inside out and everything comes out.
Nice.
I know about magical items.
Now how am I going to carry all my gold and silver and shit?
You just put it back in there. It's like the best savings account ever. You can't take any money out of it. Just put it in there.
That's so true.
I'll just go put it in our bin downstairs.
Yeah, I'll be doing that as well before we leave. Does anybody want any of this money before you put it
Gold,
in?
it weighs so damn much. I'm going to convert it to palladium. Does anybody around here have platinum?
I
This is a
don't.
capital city.
Sure, there's somewhere.
I would think. I mean, if you really want to convert it, yes, you can. Up to you.
Is it 10 to 1 on that?
Yes.
For what?
I think so,
Gold
yeah.
to platinum?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's all 10 to
Not
1.
that good.
Except Electrum.
But there's some of that too.
There's Electrum.
Nobody uses that.
Just get IOUs. What if we just put it in the bin?
Buy
And
one
then get
whole
an IOU, paper IOUs is that fucking chest owes me. Yeah.
Alright, so we got everything out. We pushed the lead container back into the bag of holding. The
Okay.
mirror is in the lead container.
Not in the bag of holding.
Correct.
Okay.
What are you doing with that?
So I'm gonna keep it with me.
It's back in your special pouch. Mm-hmm. We need to get another bag of holding and dye it a different color than this bag of holding.
Yeah, we don't want to get it mixed up.
Damn straight.
All right. So what is the plan?
Okay, we're going to head out, right?
And we'll get that
Yep.
boat.
Yeah,
Let's get a
let's
move.
get
Let's
a
get
move
out.
on. We've spent a lot of time.
Can we
shopping.
find another bag of holding in town real quick? That's kind of common,
Yeah, let's
isn't
go
it?
shopping again.
Oh my god.
No, not shopping. Just
Murder all of you.
bag
I
of-
forgot health potions, guys.
Exactly.
Murder all of you.
And then I gotta go to Leo's.
No. It's weird that everything is closed this morning.
Yeah, it's a holiday, guys.
Didn't know it was a Sunday, and then all the shops are closed.
Rats.
So,
Well, I can't sail on the 7th.
God damn this conservative town.
yeah.
Alright,
So you guys have decided to make your way south?
correct.
Finally. All right.
Did you let me buy another bag of holy on my way out?
No.
Damn it.
No.
You-
Just
I
go.
am getting railroaded. I don't like this.
Or just got hit in the face with a DM guy.
after,
I convert my currency on the way out of town. That's it.
after 3 hours of shopping, everything is closed.
Don't we own it all anyway?
You're keeping note of how much money's in the chest, right?
Yes.
Okay, Gully did add 1,000 before we left.
Jeez. Okay.
Well, then I added 600.
Wow. This chest has got some pretty good money.
Just,
in it.
you just didn't have any money. Just remember that.
I should have just bought a ship.
You're getting
I thought that was
close.
the plan.
You're getting close.
Yeah, might as well now. Let's just take the money out. We'll get a discount.
I also put 100 silver in that.
Okay. All right. So you guys set out. I would say it's still late morning when you set out, and you're looking for somebody to take you through down the river, right?
Yeah.
Which you're able to secure passage with being the Light of Vasserdell on a mission. There's a trader ship. It's like, where am I taking you?
Goal point.
Gull Point.
Easy enough. Where you go from there?
Scary ass place.
The Caribbean.
We're just going to Gull Point for now.
Gull Point.
We're
Gotcha.
mapping out the Shattered Coast.
Why do you always share?
That's a dangerous place.
That's why we're mapping it out.
Have
We're
you
going to
been?
open up new trade routes.
I don't go anywhere near that because I like to keep my ship intact. I don't take my ship out in that deep of water.
We weren't asking you to.
Well, I thought maybe perhaps you were a sailor at one time.
I am a sailor. I sail this ship up
Oh, yeah,
and
I
down the
guess
river.
That's fair.
He's a river sailor, not an ocean sailor. There's a difference.
Yep. My ship sails along the shoals. We do not get into the deep water.
That's smart, though.
There's some nasty things out in that water. You'll find out you go out there. Lots of bad things. Bad things.
Well, we just need you to get us to Goal Point so we can
I
talk
can
to
do
the
that
ocean
to you,
crew.
but don't just be careful. You go
Thank
out
you.
there.
We're gonna. Lyra's looking over us, and may she
Yeah, there's
bless you
some
as
giant sea monsters out that way.
well. I've read about that. I hope we don't come across any of them.
Well, they call it the Shattered Coast for a reason.
That was because of the rocks smashing up the ship.
You'll see a lot of ships all smashed up.
You know what's on smashed ships? Booty. Lots of booty.
You can't spend booty if you're dead.
That's true. We don't plan on being dead. We plan on harvesting
Never
booty
does.
for Lyra.
Good luck to you. So your day goes by pretty, I would say, fairly uneventful.
No Roscoe's Borden.
You guys are making good
Yes.
pace downwind. You feel like the winds are you're really pushing the ship along, and you don't run into any troubles there.
He must be drinking.
Ole, who are my magical people here?
Dibs.
Those
might
of you
call
who
me
use
magical.
magic, I would like you to roll an Arcana check for me.
20.
11.
Well, a nat 20.
A nat
What?
20.
Nice.
Nice.
Probably the only one I'm going to get.
Wow,
Arcana. 20. Unnat.
a nat. What's the nat 20 total?
28.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
Damn.
He the man.
You
You can lift
a
it.
few times you get that itch between your shoulders as if
Oh, no.
somebody's watching you.
Son of a.
Are you back on the sauce?
Said it like I've been off it.
Son.
No.
Somebody get him a fix.
So, yeah, someone's watching us. Just letting you know. I mean, I knew we were going
We are
to
making
watch,
good time on this river.
but we're being scryed upon.
Oh,
Somebody out
Oh.
there.
hold on.
Wait a second.
I'm gonna bust out my lantern. Boo, boo, boo. I'm gonna take my lantern out,
Okay. Middle of the day.
middle of the day, and just kind of fill it up with some oil and cast it all about to see if I can identify the little scry module thing or whatever that is, the scry ball.
So there's no one on the ship scrying you.
Oh,
That's what you
okay.
mean.
Well, usually the scribe
If-
shows up as like a little ball that's invisible that identifies where they're looking at and who they're looking at, like hovering around. Like, as far as I know.
That's how you picture it?
Well, that's how it's been described in
I think
DMG,
that's-
man.
Depends
that's
on
how
how
it's
they're
spelled.
scrying.
Oh,
Like if you're using
wow.
wizard eye, then probably that would be something that might be
So
visible.
like crystal
That's
ball.
But it really depends on how the scrying is. Yeah.
What if a witch is doing it?
You can see and hear particular.
But I don't know if that would.
One of the
Reveal
water
it.
people looking through the eyes of a fish.
Oh, and there's
When the
like
eyes of a fish.
How? What's the radius of that?
Isn't it 30 feet?
Yep, just 30 feet.
The eyes of a fish are.
Yeah, I guess it depends on how it is.
A creature that can see invisible objects sees the sensor as a luminous orb about the size of your fist.
I would say above the ship. You would see that then,
Nice.
following the ship.
Stab it like
That
in Big
makes it
Trouble in
visible to
China.
everyone.
Yes, anybody who can see it. Like,
Remember that?
everybody
He
who-
stabbed
So
dude
everyone on the
second-
ship too.
Yep.
right through its
So
forehead.
that's an ill
And
omen.
they're being spied on by the eyeball thing.
Well, you should
And
get
he
rid of
stabs it
it.
in the forehead.
It's 30 feet above my ship. What do you want me to
Big Trouble in
do?
China.
I don't know, scream at it.
Because it was scrying to Lopan.
I didn't see that.
You never watched Big Trouble in China?
This is an ill omen on this ship. We're gonna stay close to the shore.
That's a good idea.
Sad.
Can I tell
Never
what
seen that.
direction it's looking at
Big Trouble in
specifically? Is it
China.
a person, or is it just the ship in
It's
general?
looking at Tancorn.
Okay, that's what I was curious about. That's cool.
Can
Thank you.
anyone
It's right there.
30 feet above the ship.
can anyone
electrocuted.
dispel?
You just use a. Can you just shoot something at? Does anyone got like a
I got a bow I
crossbow?
can shoot. I'll take a shot with my bow.
There you
Right.
go.
Throw in your
practice.
bombs. Preferably the biggest one.
Yes.
You didn't bring that with you,
Half the
did you?
ship.
No.
I got it.
I hit armor class 27.
Okay. It just shoots right through it.
Oh, that's
It's magical. You're gonna have to use a magical attacks.
You
Sorry, you just let
leave
it
your
hang.
lantern out though.
I'm gonna. Well, after he shoots through it, I'm gonna like, does anybody else want to do anything?
I'll try one firebolt. See if magic spell hit it.
Okay.
I don't think it will, but 16 plus 8.
So definitely like it hits it, but just kind of passes through.
Nice. No, go ahead.
What is this thing?
Looks like an eyeball.
It's
Like
energy.
almost like an eyeball of energy.
About the size of a fist, I think is
Come
what he
on,
said.
Yep.
Drop the.
Can anybody
lantern and
fly?
pull it out.
Okay.
Wrong
No,
group,
he's not
boss.
here.
Wrong group.
I didn't know if magically maybe anybody could fly.
Technically, yes.
I mean, I did once,
Yeah?
but
Yeah.
that was just.
What if I take
kind of a
this
once in
mirror
a-
out of this box
Mm.
and then you use that box to just over the eyeball?
I don't,
No.
It's magical energy.
It's
I
magical.
don't think you
I think
can
you just
trap
go
it.
through it because, it's not an anti-magic barrier. It's just like a deadener.
It's a good idea, but
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
it'll just pass right through it.
Yeah.
Definitely a good idea.
At worst, it wouldn't. At best, it wouldn't be able to see while it was in the box. But as soon as it moved, it would.
Is there any way to tell like
Is there
who?
any difference between the two boxes?
Yeah.
Yes,
that box
he's
is in
carrying
there, I got
it.
my box.
Okay, good. That worried me for a
And they're
minute.
probably not the same size.
Oh, okay, good.
No, usually
We
everyone's
actually
got a
shuffled them
different size.
together a few times, and then
Hey, does
One
anybody have
usually
like a
larger than
daylight
the other
spell?
two.
Yeah.
no.
Or hangs lower or something like that.
No cantrip light spell?
Yes.
I have the light spell.
Why don't you cast it right in front of the thing and see if it blinds whoever's watching us? Not like we know, but it would at least be funny.
But remember, the ship is moving.
Yeah, but the thing is just riding with us.
Right. But
So
if
he
you
puts
cast
a bright light right where the thing is.
But it's in the air. So if you cast it on the air and then the ship moves, the light is back where you cast it while the ship continues to move.
Oh,
Yeah,
it'd have to be
that
on
makes
like a
sense.
staff or something that reaches up in front
Yeah,
of it.
because this stupid scry thing will just follow whoever it's scrying.
It's not like they can scry forever. And it's nothing like we can do anything about it anyway. You
They know we're going down the
Just keep
river,
on
like
keeping
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the important
Yeah.
thing is,
Like, why are you so
Never mind.
obsessed with us?
it's possible they can hear.
You're like an
and see us.
ex-girlfriend.
So be careful. what you guys say.
You gotta
No,
set
I
up a
will not
plan.
make out with you.
No means no. Sorry.
Have your people call our people.
So you guys continue to sail.
How big is this ship?
I mean, it's a trader vessel. It's not that big.
Could we do Lehman's tiny hut and just hang out inside of that?
You could.
There.
You want me to waste that spell while we're on a boat?
Just use it as a
It's not
ritual.
spell, Yeah, use it as a ritual.
takes 10 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
What else are we
there's a ton
doing?
of stuff to
I was like,
do
we only
out
have the rest of the day on the ship, but that's true.
here. I don't mean to take you away from fishing.
Damn it, 10 minutes?
Yeah, I can't go out. I'm stuck.
We're on a fucking boat. Where are you going?
Well, fishing sounds great.
God damn.
Fine. Gather around, boys, while I cast
10 minutes.
10 fucking minutes. Make me a building.
Time for that?
Yeah. The hell.
Alright, that's fine.
Does the ship captain want a piece of this? Got room
Whoa.
for more.
Whoa.
Well, he should come in, and then he can exit. That way, if some
You think I could leave driving my boat for 10 minutes?
Y'all are some powerful people. Magic,
Get your hut off
magic
my boat.
balls above my ship, and now you got a hut on my boat.
Dark
I
Omen.
put it right in the way so you gotta go around to get to the front. I can't see with the rocks!
He gets the goal point and wants you off his ship.
Yeah. I can't say I blame him.
Gull Point seems like kind of a charming port nestled along the southern coast, and it reminds you very much. I guess the easy way to describe it would be think like the northeastern United States. It's got like that old harbor town,
Oh, we're in Vermont.
picturesque setting, rugged coastal landscape, serene waterfront,
Gay
and
couples
a
everywhere.
very bustling maritime atmosphere.
He didn't say the West Coast.
Yeah, this is easy.
No, it's
Coast, too.
Saugatuck. Did you say Saugatuck?
Yeah, it's like Saugatuck. Sausage tongue?
Anyway.
Sorry.
Good time for me to read that you're greeted by the salty breeze. And the sound of many, many seagulls overhead. Okay. So,
You have a song for that?
at the heart of Gold Point lies its bustling harbor where you see tons of fishing boats out on the water. It's later in the day, so many of them are coming back. Fishermen can be seen unloading catches, sailors prepping vessels, and it looks like many of the inns are starting to pick up a little bit.
Shit, dude, we slept for 8 hours. What the hell? Now I gotta stay up all night.
So it's evening, you said? Or?
I would say it's it's late day, so it's not
Okay.
quite dark, but it's close.
5 o'clock.
So we
6
need-
o'clock.
Man, seafood. Woohoo!
Need to find the
Do we-
Mermaid's Kiss Tavern.
I was
Well,
gonna
find me some shrimp.
say, we need to make our
Some
way
shrimp
there.
on the bobby.
Calamari for you.
What's your catch of the day, Sarah?
What are you doing?
Captain Jacques
Heading to
Cousteau.
I
the
think-
Mermaid's Kiss.
Mermaid's Kiss.
Dolphin.
Yep.
Can we ask our river guide here?
Yes, before you disembark the
Imagine he
ship.
has a Cajun accent, but
He does not. He's from
And is this
Vasserdell.
like New Orleans? Is there black magic everywhere?
have you ever heard of a tavern?
Mermaid's Kiss.
Oh, it's a dump, but yeah.
Oh, good.
We aim to buy it.
Can you point us in the general direction?
Yeah, go down there. The ugliest fucking place you see. There would seagull shit all over it. That's the Mermaid's Kiss.
Gotcha.
Good deal.
Awesome.
We'll have Rick to buy that for us.
Is that where you're going then?
That's where we're
That's
going.
where we're
Walk
going.
to the front and then kind of stop the group.
Okay, you walk along and you see some decent looking establishments, and it will look like they're starting to pick up as people are coming in, going in, and there's definitely one building that not quite as in good a shape as the other. It does not look like it's well upkept. And it's got a sign that's kind of hanging crooked, says the Mermaid's Kiss on it, and I mean there's seagull shit all over it.
Awesome. Alright guys, before we go in here,
It's going with the whitewash look.
Let's go get food from a good place first. Jeez.
might be worthwhile. So with that thing that was following us, it may be able to hear us too, just
Yeah.
giving you a heads up. So here's the thing. If we're going to identify exactly where we're going, maybe it's wise that that person's not with us when we talk about it to this person.
He's a thinker.
That is quite wise.
That way we're not giving away and letting somebody else
Give it
get
away,
the jump
give
on
it
us.
away now.
Give it away.
Yes.
So perhaps are we still being scryed on?
You don't know.
Oh, that
Get us
lantern went away?
I'll get the lantern out again. Fill it with
Sorry.
oil.
Oh.
I'm that maniac
You do
person
not see anything.
who's like waving around this thing in daylight.
I mean, it's fishing town. People don't ask too many questions. Like,
Stumble.
So would you like to
Okay.
go someplace else and get a room first, and then talk to them in the morning? What do you want to do? How do you want to proceed?
I think we can go in now if this thing's not around us. We can do that now and then make plans. Let's go. I just want to make sure we weren't giving away any secrets.
We can go into the outdoor.
You all need to get message, and then we can just talk telepathically to each other the whole time.
We got rocks for that, don't we? Stones of telepathy.
No, you have to talk out loud.
Yeah.
You didn't make those yet?
Like a walkie-talkie.
Son of a bitch.
Oh,
Can't you like put dots on our forehead, like right here? Like red ones? We just talk to each other.
Like trolls? No, those are the belly buttons. What?
Care Bears?
No.
Sorry.
Zero progress.
I mean, you have made some progress. Normal.
You're gonna have to steal this.
Those belly
Now we're gonna
dancers.
go shopping here. Catch up to where they're at.
Those belly dancers from that one country.
All right, let's go. Let's go talk to them.
Yeah.
I need to find
Talking
Aramay.
to me. They're dotting their forehead.
So you're going into the Mermaid's Kiss.
Yes.
Okay, you walk into the Mermaid's Kiss, and I'd love to tell you, like, there's a lot of merriment going on in there, but mostly the merriment is people drinking. There's a woman up on like a rickety stage, and she's singing a song, and after a minute you realize you start to hear some of the lyrics, and you're like, whoa, and you kind of blush even a little bit hearing some of what she's singing. And
Brickley. We gotta take her to Brickley.
people are, some people are singing along. Mind you, it's, probably 7 o'clock in the evening or so. Some people are already passed out at tables. There's one guy actually sleeping under a table. And there's a bar. You don't see anybody at first glance behind the bar, but there are doors to a kitchen there.
Going up to the bar.
Okay? You kind of walk up, and some of the other people kind of look at you. One guy kind of looks around from his beers and strangers.
Dangers.
You just sniff us?
A little bit. What are you doing here?
We're looking for air.
Pens.
Airmay. Who looks for Airmay? You owe you money?
We're looking for him, and our business with him is none of your business.
How do you know it's not my business?
Unless you're airman.
You smell funny. Why do I trust you?
Insight check. Is this Airman?
Probably.
We've missed the name tag that says airman on his jacket.
It's probably spelled wrong.
Make
I get
an
a
insight.
-2 for every insight. This
Make
is
it
so
plus
funny.
Upside down.
Oh, he's rolling.
Oh, I got 13. That's not bad.
So really an 11?
No, I rolled a 15.
Oh, okay. this does not seem like Aramay to you from what you know, but he's like,
Okay.
you all smell way too clean. Something's up.
Oh yeah, I bathed this morning.
Why?
Gotta look your best for success. All right.
He
I'm
fell
going
in
to
the
bar.
mud.
Yeah,
He's
I'm going to the
freaking
bar to
lying.
talk to the barkeep.
Okay. Like I said, you don't see a barkeep at first. There's no one behind the bar right now.
So you don't have to
I'll sit down at the bar then and wait.
Okay.
I want a hammer. Boom, boom, boom.
You got a hammer at the
Seriously?
bar?
It sounds more like this. Little gnome hand.
What? No, this one's really big.
Oh, that's how it would be if Gully did it.
Eventually, the guy who's laying under the table gets up,
Oh, of course.
kind of dusts himself off, and goes behind the bar, takes his hat, shakes it. A couple little critters fall in, puts it in. Yes! Can do you for?
Aramay, you crazy son of a bitch.
I know you.
No, but I've known a lot of people that are pretty much in your same position. We were sent to cash in on a favor owed
Who's Airmail favor to?
Clifton.
Ah, shite.
Yeah.
I thought he forgot about me. Ain't seen him around here. He's all fancy.
He's suffering, don't worry.
Good. He tell you what that favor was?
He told us what favor we could probably get. He also said you'd probably laugh us crazy, completely refuse, but then try to figure out a way to do it for us.
So if we could skip all that and go straight
Hang on.
Have a drink.
He walks over, there's this barrel. He looks at the one with the ale, looks at the other one that's water, but it's a darker colored water. Like, and he's just like,
And, okay.
alright,
All right, you awake?
I think so.
We need a ride to the Shattered Coast.
Just don't set it.
It's the guy at the bar who's kind of listening and they want to go to the Shattered Coast. That's the dumbest ass idea I ever heard. What'd you want?
Seriously. I told you exactly how you'd react.
Who wants to go to the Shattered Coast?
Oh, whoa, oh, show of hands.
Why?
That's not part of the deal.
So we got to find you somebody.
Crazy enough.
skilled enough.
Desperate enough.
Cheap enough.
Hopeful enough.
What?
Now that we've categorized all of our needs.
Seriously though, like you gotta give me something. Like I gotta tell something. Like somebody's gonna be like, "That's the dumbest ass thing in the world," and then I'm gonna have to say like, "Yeah, but this is why they're doing it."
They have coin.
Oh, well, why didn't you lead with that? Right, you lead with corn down here, son.
Is your bar for sale?
What?
Oh, goddamn bar ain't for sale.
Just checking.
I ended up with this goddamn bar.
Lost a
Ask
bet.
Clifton. That was a damn deal he helped me with. He trapped me in this damn bar.
Well, he's trapped himself.
Now that is funny.
Actually, it is.
He
tell
literally is.
You should tell him, we'll trade places. Aramay will go be the Lord and he can come run this bar.
Thea won't like that.
He might
Oh.
actually like that deal.
He actually
He
might
probably
like
would.
that deal.
When,
You'd be getting the
when
shit
we
end of
get to the
that.
Shattered Coast, we'll head back. We'll let them know you would like to swap spots.
All right, how much you gonna pay this person to take you there?
The cheapest we can.
Ain't nobody dumb enough to go there.
Not even for 1,000 gold.
The guy who's sitting there next to you guys at the bar is like, 1,000 fucking gold.
500. Yeah, I was gonna start at 500 there.
1,000 gold. Shit. I'll go. Hell.
Do you
I'll
have
give you a handy for 1,000 gold on the way out there.
Do you even have a boat
Yeah, I got a boat.
that can make it there?
We don't want a boat, we want a
Need
ship.
My ship can make it.
Well, I'm a
anywhere.
landlubber, so I say boat. Sorry.
You know,
No need to
Boat,
say sorry.
raft.
Vessel.
y'all don't
I'm not
even
using that one.
know. Wick here. Wick's been to the Shattered Coast and made it back.
That's a good way to start.
Why didn't you start with that?
You should have led with that.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we didn't beat up Wick.
I don't like to admit that I've been there and back because then other people want to go there and it's some shit out there. It's real shitty out there.
We know
Can't be
You
any
can
worse than
explain
this.
on our way.
we got real shitty business out there.
What's out there?
Seagulls.
No,
Are
they're
there
all here.
mermaids out there like they say?
All the seagulls are right here.
Sirens?
There's everything you could think of. There are the siren song out there. The sisters are out there. And
The
they'll crash your
sisters?
ship
And krakens?
before you even get to the coast.
Giant krakens.
That's further out in the ocean, but there is. We ain't where we go. We're going where it's
That's
always covered in fog. And if you make it there, you're in trouble. Let me tell you my story. Let me find his story.
Let me pull up a chair that doesn't look all nasty.
Why are there so
You're gonna
many
look
seagulls?
for a little bit.
Why are there so many seagulls just in this place?
You know, they like my place. All right. You buy me a drink, I'll tell you my story.
I'll buy you two.
Go
This
scoop
is
some
my
of that
kind
water out of
guy
that barrel.
right here.
Doesn't sound like we're leaving today.
We ain't leaving tonight. We'll leave first thing tomorrow.
All right.
First thing after we all wake up from this hangover.
That's right. You need to sober
Didn't
up.
you just wake up from a hangover?
No, now you're talking to Wick.
Okay.
Listen, we was on our way back to port from where we was in Creolis. I don't know if you know that island.
Heard of it.
Ain't the greatest place neither. And
So they say.
we were carrying some cargo from there. And
Oh, we know what that is.
Some of that rock.
yeah, some of
slaves.
that.
Malorite.
Some of that,
Slaves.
some of their other cargo. And we got a little bit too close to the mists. And I'm gonna tell you, and ain't nobody ever believed me, and that's why I stopped telling the story. But I'm telling you, a ship came out of that mist and smashed us, rammed us, and we were in the fight of our lives against creatures that were so disgusting. I'm telling you, it was freakish. The only good news is when the ship got smashed into by theirs, I got flown into the water. And I hung on to a broken up barrel that was floating in the water. And I had to watch. And I watched these creatures and their fierce captain. Now, he was a man of some kind, covered in seaweed and such, but he was a man.
Jack, was it?
No,
The Black Pearl.
What flag did they fly?
just all black.
Black beard.
No symbols.
Any relationship to my history?
No.
Okay, good.
No. Now,
Campaign? Yeah, that dude? No thanks.
I saw y'all. Y'all was swimming. He jumped ship, and they pumped him full of arrows, and then they lit him on fire as he sat there in the water. I laid there pretending to be dead, but why didn't they just kill everybody? I saw them take captives. What do they want with captives if they ghosts? That's what I want to know.
You think
They're
they're ghosts?
ghosts?
I mean, they didn't seem natural to me. They
Maybe
came
one
out of
body.
nowhere.
Probably make
Appeared-
more troops.
I'm telling you, them ghosts is real and that mist will eat you ass up. But for 1,000 gold, shit. I mean, my life ain't shit. For 1,000 gold, my life can be more than that shit.
Probably should leave the money here so when you get back, you still have it.
I mean,
You take it with you, it's going down with your ship.
what if our ship don't crash?
At least you'll come back and get it.
So,
Well, somebody steals it.
Well, that sucks to be you.
I think I'll keep it on me.
I guess the story has changed a little bit. I sort of thought you implied that you sailed to the coast
Island.
and then sailed back. How
I
did
got
you get
back. So I floated.
He was like a piece of meat in the
I
ocean.
floated for a day and a half. And thank God I floated away from the mists. And when that barrel got spotted by another ship, they picked me up. I told them what happened. They said I was crazy. And I tell you, I tried to tell my tale to everybody who listened. That was more than 20 years ago. Now, the only people listening to me are here at the Mermaid Kiss. They're my kind of people. And yes, there's the people who are like passed out at bars or there's,
That singer.
yeah,
Can Gully do an insight check?
sure.
Just a 23.
He believes what he's telling you to be true.
Well, I do have to say that I do believe your story.
I got a ship, and I'm telling you my ship can make it out there. Now, here's the problem. You got to be the crew. Ain't nobody else gonna do it.
Deal.
And you got to keep my ship from getting smashed.
I'd
If
say
we're on that ship, obviously we'll do our best.
All right, well, when the ship come out the goddamn mist and try to ram us, how do I know you all can stop that?
We have a certain particular set of skills.
What can you do?
Don't lie to this guy. We don't know what we're gonna do against that ship.
Y'all got like powers?
Heck yeah, we got powers.
Yes.
Prove it. Show me something.
I'll do some like thaumaturgy, make some dancing lights or some shit.
Gully will cast prestidigitation
Yeah.
and clean them up.
Ah,
I just use Mage Hand to bring a drink over to him.
now that's fucking handy right there.
Give it in my hand.
Should I give
That what you want?
Should I do thunderclap and knock him out his ass?
Clean them up, get them off. Let's go, we're ready.
Kaboom!
God damn.
Keep the thousand
Take a seat.
Yeah, you can sing him a song.
The ship
Fucking the
at,
circus is in town.
ship at sea is a lonely place.
This shithole up.
Mage hand today keeps the problems away.
We're gonna buy this bar. It's my new home.
We are not buying a bar.
My magic already feels sullied.
Place is a
Turn it into a church.
You can buy such a nicer place.
Look,
Not cheap. This is gonna be
I
cheap.
believe y'all. Somebody make a persuasion check though here. Who's gonna make it?
I'll try.
Who's persuading him here?
I'll try.
I should, but I don't
Got
care.
this. You're
Okay, so you're assisting him. So
Speaking loudly,
you get
yeah.
advantage.
flash of genius.
Alright. So 20 uses plus 5.
Plus 5.
27.
Nice.
Jesus.
I do believe that we are quite capable and competent.
I don't know why I believe you, friend, but maybe it's 1,000 gold. But I do believe you all got the ability to keep me safe. I'd just like to point out this counts as my debt owed. I found you a captain.
This
Yeah.
is very true. But Captain, we
How
do
much to
need-
buy this bar?
we do need to come back. So you'll have to bring us there and bring us back.
This bar.
How long you got to be there?
I don't think long.
Maybe a couple
What's
days.
that mean? I tell that to a lady, and it could mean lots of different things.
3 days.
Several days.
3 days? What the? I gotta just sit there in my boat on this crazy island for 3 days?
Make a loop. I don't care what you do.
Yeah,
You're not gonna have a
you don't-
crew.
You're my crew.
Exactly.
Right, we won't be on the island.
You know what?
Or we'll be on the island.
You're our crew. On the boat, you're captain. But once we land that boat on that island, you're part of our crew.
So I gotta go with you.
You want to stay alive? That's the best thing you should do. You want to sit on that boat by yourself in the dark? You're
He might
crazy.
have a point.
You stay with us, we can at least try to protect you.
Can we leave in the morning?
Yeah, but I say we drink tonight.
I don't want to drink
Actually,
in
what
this
difference
place.
does it make? What if we just leave tonight?
We are
Right now.
not leaving tonight. I ain't sailing out in the middle of the
Night.
night to that.
Because that shattered coast is nasty in the nighttime. You can't see those
Apparently it's-
rocks.
Nasty during the
It's
day.
always nasty. It's gonna take us a couple days anyway.
Well, that's. We're
You
not
got
gonna get
light
to the,
though, right?
We're not going to get to the rocks tonight.
Actually,
I need to sleep,
No, that
but
won't
I
work.
want to drink the rest of this night because it's probably the last night I get to drink.
That's
I
totally your
disagree.
prerogative.
I disagree. I think you should sober up so we get the best you tomorrow, and then when we come back, we'll buy you a bunch of drinks.
It's the coming back piece I'm a
You'll
little
be
nervous
fine.
about.
We'll bring you back. You'll be
Are we
fine.
taking drink with us?
Well, yeah,
Okay.
There you
I
go.
was concerned for a moment.
but I can't drink as much when I'm out on the open sea.
True.
Right
We're
now,
glad you recognize that.
We just want the best you tomorrow.
the best me tomorrow means let's celebrate tonight like we got no tomorrow. I want to see y'all drink.
What is with drunks always wanting other people to be drunk?
How do I
would
know
like
I
to
can
partake
trust
in-
you if you can't drink?
You don't have to trust us. You got to get our money.
Yeah, but I know I need to trust you so I live. I want to see you drink.
We got mutual interest. Your survival means our survival. You die, we don't have.
Oh yeah, I'll get a drink.
Are
We
there
got
rooms
good
available in
I'll,
here?
no, you
What's that?
don't.
Are there
But
rooms
you've got
available?
drink.
Oh yeah, we got rooms.
Oh, here we go.
Ew.
Good rooms.
Good for what?
If the drinks are
never
free,
mind.
I'm on.
Oh, the drinks aren't free.
Well, I don't have any coins, so.
What do you mean you ain't
I
got,
got
no
some
coin?
coin.
You look fancy.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put
He had to
my hut
pay
in
a
the middle
couple
of
of
the floor
debts.
and sleep there. I'll move all the
I'll give
bar
you
shit to
500
the side
silver.
and sit in the middle of that freaking
All right,
bar.
That'll be enough for you to have some drinks. And,
You can have a lot of drinks for 500 silver.
what's
At
that?
the Mermaid's Kiss, you could probably drink every drop of
I'll just take
alcohol
50,
he's
right?
got
You
for
keep
500
the rest.
All
silver.
right.
Thank you, appreciate it. Some little spending cash.
All right.
How much drinking you all want to do tonight?
I do not want to do
None
much
at all
drinking.
for
I
both
don't
of
like drinking.
All right, let's at least have a drink.
Shit-faced.
You got to have a drink.
I'll have a couple of drinks.
All right.
Just two though.
Just two.
Is it
You're
is
gonna
it
drink
ale?
with them? All
Is
right.
it ale? Is it whiskey? What are we
Both.
drinking? I'm gonna just drink a couple of ales.
What
Couple
kind of
ales?
food?
I want to buy a
Is
couple
in
rounds
this
for the entire
game.
bar.
Well, that gets a cheer.
Whoa.
What kind of
That
food is
Gets
Actually,
a cheer, and you get a raised
Probably
skirt up even
gets
too.
us off
from
the hot seat a little bit too.
The gal on stage gives you a raise of the skirt for that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't do that again. She might do that again.
What is it going to cost me to buy a couple rounds for about 50 silver? Or,
The whole?
No.
well, I don't know how many people are in here.
It's like 6.
No, there's probably 20 people total.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, how much did I spend drinking all night?
It's fine.
Okay.
What's that?
How much did I spend drinking all night?
So, how much are you drinking? Ale and whiskey?
Just whiskey.
Just whiskey.
Just
All right. So you and Wick will drink whiskey together all night.
I'll do a shot. I'll do
Just
an 8
one?
shot. Yeah, celebrate finding Wick.
All right. And so I would
Here's
say
to Captain Wick.
I would say 5 silver's fine.
Thanks.
I'm gonna sit more than anything, but I'm gonna be loud and obnoxious with the rest of the
Okay.
people as
You
they get
definitely,
drunk.
you definitely notice Bjorn towards the end of the night.
I might start accidentally spilling too here and there, so I'm not drinking anywhere near as much as it looks like I might.
After a few hours, Bjorn and Wick are both slurring and kind of struggling a little bit because it is strong. Like it's just straight friggin' whiskey.
Like grain alcohol.
Yeah.
Everclear.
I'm going to talk to Airmay about finding places to get some supplies for a couple days.
Shopping.
Supplies. What kind of supplies you want?
Like food stuff and shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got that. Absolutely, get that. Yeah.
We're going to put on the ship.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they'll have that for you.
He's always wanting supplies. He supplies things for supplies.
Wick will take care of that. Trust me.
What kinds of food you got here that is sort of good?
For tonight?
Yeah.
All right. I got fish. Most of it was caught like at least today or yesterday, so it was, you know.
From looking around, does the food look good? Like,
It looks okay. Yeah.
I'm
It
not gonna
surprisingly
get sick.
doesn't. No, it doesn't look awful.
okay, I'm just gonna order like fish and chips.
Something that won't bite him back.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to be clear-headed tomorrow.
Okay. Pulls out a fish and just chops it and starts cooking.
Fishing village, yeah, he's gonna have it fresh.
Yeah. I mean, it's, as he told you, mostly fresh.
Fucking maggots. Ooh, yeah, a little maggot here and there.
Protein.
All right. So the night goes by.
I'm gonna play at night when it gets calmer, a jingle that makes everybody sleep better.
Okay. So you're trying to
A lullaby?
relax people a little bit. Okay.
Tell tales.
Say goodnight.
That's right. So everybody gets extra. I think it's extra D8 when they get their health and stuff.
Okay.
He's
Makes
trying to
it
help the
better.
hangovers.
Yes, exactly.
So I will say, towards the end of the night, you do notice that Bjorn and Wick are both like struggling. Like they're just kind of like passed out at the bar.
I'm gonna check out the rooms he claims he has. Are they just crap?
No, they're quaint. I would say they're not like the cleanest thing you've ever seen, but they're not nasty.
Is my tiny hut better than those rooms?
No, I would say they're like the beds don't look great. Like they don't look like they're in the greatest condition, but they don't look nasty.
Oh. You guys want me to put the tiny hut in the middle of the floor here and stay in it, or use the rooms?
Can you put it in upside down?
Yes, but I'm not gonna.
Oh.
You're not looking so good.
What do you guys think? Can I push all the furniture away and we can put it in the middle of the floor?
My mom.
Bjorn, not tell you
Plus, we'd be
what.
safer that way, and we could keep Wick
Exactly.
safe too.
Your name's Bjorn, you said, right?
Who?
Let's do that.
Bjorn.
I move all the furniture away, and I drag Wick and Bjorn and everybody in the middle.
I remember we was doing deals on
Cast
island.
a
We
tiny
got
hut.
with a Bjorn. That's crazy. Same name as you and everything.
Oh man, it's a popular name.
I'm Creolus.
Yes,
Oh, I
it
know
is a popular
Creolus.
name on Creolus.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a dad out there.
Yeah, this guy had the same name as you. It's nuts.
Oh yeah, I know him.
Okay.
Good guy.
Is he? All right. You seem kind of an asshole.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Oh.
Do the right bunch of business with what's your dad's name?
Bjorn Dresden.
Oh yeah, you're the third, aren't you?
Eh.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Bjorn Dresden.
Once in a while, I mean, money's right, but guy's a dick.
I know.
Oh, you know him?
I'm from the island too.
Lots of people from the island tonight and just swigs more liquor and then just smashes his face down on the bar.
I'm gonna lay and heal him.
Okay, what about Bjorn?
All right.
Gully,
I'll wait until morning to heal Barn.
Gully will
That.
put a hand on Bjorn and say nice warm things.
Slide a finger in his
Cast
beer,
lesser restoration.
Okay.
finger in his bum,
So you are sobered.
and molested.
Hey, dry mouth.
Oh, then he drive up.
Let me get you a glass of water. He scoops it from the barrel that he put his head.
Oh no,
Nice.
I will make some tea for him.
Oh,
I mean, I got water, but
Oh,
it's water.
Sounds good to
you
me.
washed your face in it.
No, I just dunked it in there. Adds flavor. Otherwise, water don't taste like nothing.
I'll take the tea.
Tastes like
Okay.
the ocean. It's all salty.
Yeah.
You want some water from the alchemy jug? I washed it several times.
I'll take a
I even gave it.
No. Just no. Why do you still have that?
Well, you didn't want to leave it with
Oh,
Commodore.
Commodore was putting that to good use. So anyway,
Captain.
yes. So you guys go to sleep. You wake up the next morning, somewhat fresh, actually feeling much better than you expected to. Thanks to Gully.
Yeah, thank you.
in my plane.
And you did heal Wick as well, right?
Yep.
Okay, so he's like, man.
Anybody else who passed out in the bar received the music stuff
Wow.
too.
Okay. Wick's like trying to figure out why he feels so good.
He's clean.
Wow.
Did we see
You were-
watch him in the night?
You were right. All you needed was a night drinking. I'm impressed.
Feel right as best I felt in, I don't know, forever.
We blessed you with Lear's blessing, and it does wonders for the soul.
All right, well, I got a ship. We can grab supplies on the way. If there's anybody you want to kiss goodbye, now's the time, because this shit's going to be ugly.
I'm gonna just like bless the ship with Lear's blessing over the ship and pray over the ship. And
You get down there, and it's a sailing ship. It's got a couple of masts. It's in pretty good shape. Like, it's not it's not what you maybe expected when you met this guy, and it looks like it actually can handle itself in the water. So
anybody who has mending or the ability to cast mending might want to take that this morning.
I have it. It's a
Might have to
cantrip.
fill holes in the ship.
Yeah.
So
I took purified food and drink.
he talks to a couple of guys, and some guys bring some crates over and then bring them up onto his ship. He's like, food? I got some food for us. I got some water for us. Anything else you want, that's on you. You ready to set sail?
Yep, let's go.
Okay.
We should
So-
get some extra rope and grappling hooks or something probably too.
I got rope. I have a hook. On
You
the
have
boat.
any cannon? Or is that even a thing? That's not a
I
thing,
do
right?
not have any cannon. This ain't a warship.
Crossbows?
He's got a bow.
Yeah.
You didn't bring that with you, did you?
What? No, the big one?
Yeah.
Well, I got the two smaller ones.
Well, good.
You have cannons?
What? No.
I mean, look, son, we could use whatever you got.
Okay, I got 2 bombs.
Kindly don't light them off on the ship.
Okay.
All right. Well, if you all got anything you need to say goodbye to, now's the time, because we set sail. Odds are none of us is coming back.
We're all coming back.
I hope you're right, but if not, at least I died with 1,000 gold in my
I hope I'm
pocket.
the only one that dies.
I'll come back.
And as you get on board the ship and he pulls the anchor up, and you get this kind of sense of foreboding as you sail out from the dock. That is where we are going to end tonight's episode as we get ready
That's the rest of the story.
for Adventures on the High Seas. We'll see how this group does.
Bitches are doomed.
Now we're off next week for Easter, so one will be on the week after that, and then so it'll be 3 weeks until we see Adventure on the High Seas. But what's the worst that could happen out on the ocean?
Exactly.
Very excited for that. Can't wait to see that episode. Again, please don't forget, tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we go up on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get to where we can give away that miniature tavern set. Thank you so much for being a part of this tonight, and we will see you in 2 weeks. Take care, everybody.
Happy Easter.